Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hi, Lori Thompson. Welcome in. Good morning, Craig Titus. How are you? Welcome, Zippity Doo Dog. Hey, Jen Corby Sinclair. Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to y'all. Look, they still have the street lights on here. Hi, Nico the Greco. How are you? Sarah Link, good to see you. Yeah, Lori, it is beautiful here. This is very close to where we live. Ghost Host, welcome in. Nice seeing you. Nico the Greco. Thanks always for being here, everyone. This is the Sail Fish Marina, and it is located on Palm Beach Shores, which really is part of Singer Island. Oh my gosh, Epcot Forever, how are you? He's in Thailand right now. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Hi, Lamont's Gray. Welcome, Mr. Cruise Fever. Good to see you. Hi, Dean. Dean the Turkey Legster. Welcome. Grasshopper, hello. It's a great Saturday morning here in Florida, here in South Florida. We are just enjoying our day today. We're going to be taking a Tiki boat ride a little bit later on, and we just thought we would stop down here at the Sail Fish Marina and just enjoy the sights and sounds here for a while. I'll walk you up here so you can see where we are. Do you want to walk with me, Ron? You can talk to the chat here. there's Ron again. He forgets he can talk to the chat. Come on, we'll talk to the chat. This is really a cute. Let me get this little pelican right here. Good morning, Kofa Creative, Sarah and Krista. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Check out Kofa Creative Studios, guys. Look at Ron. What's he doing? You're going to sit? That's a cute picture, Ron. So, yeah. So here's the name of the marina right here. It's Sailfish, and it is located, I don't know what you'd actually call this right here. It's Palm Beach Shores is what it is, but it's part of Palm Beach County. It's still connected to Singer Island. It's all one island, Palm Beach Shores and Singer Island. I wonder if you can walk the beach the whole way. I think you can, but there's like a reef that you have to go around a little bit. Good morning, Wendy B. Oh, Wendy B, this is early for you to chit-chat. Have you had your second cup of coffee, Wendy?
Wow.
Oh,
you can walk all the way up, Jennifer.
Yeah, you can walk all the way up the beach. So we've got a lot of different boats docked here, a lot of fishing boats. This is a big fishing area. They rent charters. They do charters out of here. And yeah.
They go out to the sand.
Yeah, over there in the distance is Peanut Island. You can see that beach far in the distance.
So there's just a little channel there, and then it's a sandbar. So later on in the day, as the tide goes out, you could actually stand there. People put their chairs in, but that's the gathering spot of the, just thousands of people go there in boats.
Yeah, Wendy's still sipping her first cup. Okay, Wendy, you relax. You don't have to chit chat. Doc, I hope you're having a great morning. Got a day off. That's always good. The dockage is open to the public. So, what does that mean, Ron, exactly?
Well, I mean,
anybody can come in here and dock. Okay,
Like
they probably just have to
stuff,
pull in and then call the dock master and everything. And over here, this is like where you come in here, and this is a really cute little store. We'll walk down the dock, and then we'll come back and We'll take a look in the store. Hi, Jason Thibodeau. Gina, good morning. Good morning. Hi, Samantha Lowe. Great to see you. Nice having everybody in here this morning. Look at Ron. He's studying. Are they right? Are the signs right there, Ron?
They are.
They are?
It's
So here.
75 miles to the Everglades and the Pythons.
Okay.
300 yards to Peanut Island.
Okay.
204 yards
Look at
to
Alaska.
Nassau. 4,000 Alaska.
4,025 miles. All right, this is cool.
40 steps to the restaurant.
Nassau, Bahamas is only 204 miles away.
Jupiter Lighthouse. 12 miles.
Yeah, Jupiter Lighthouse.
Jamaica,
12.
man.
There's Jamaica, 612 miles from here.
Man. Jamaica.
We haven't been to Jamaica in a long time, Ron.
Yeah, don't need to either.
Hawaii. Key West, 240. The Key West is further than the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Nassau is only 204 miles. Key West is 240 miles away. So it's closer for us to go to the Bahamas than Key West.
And the Bahamas has nice beaches. Key West does not.
Yeah. That is a fun sign to look at, isn't it, Greg? All right. Lori says sounds like another cruise. Lori, don't get him started. Don't get him started. What do you want to say? Come on, come with me.
I definitely have a cruise here. Wait a minute, I got a contractor talking to me.
Oh, Ron.
Jennifer's really delaying the finish of my condo.
I keep America two-way strong. Welcome. Oh, you're heading down to Florida? Oh, wow, to the Grand Floridian. Oh, wow, how lucky you are to be staying at the Grand Flo. I've never stayed there. I would love to. Hi, Kane's Dolphin 89. Good morning. Let's say, oh, Ron's having a chit chat with the contractor here on his phone.
Yeah, he needed my email to give my quote. Okay.
Did you give him your email? Yeah. All right, let's just welcome Chad in. Here, we'll stand here so they can have a nice look at the boats.
With that hat, how am I going to get around that hat?
Can you get around my hat? Ron says he can't get around my hat.
Oh, you can't now. Look at that. That's the way you should.
Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you. We're here at this beautiful marina this morning called Sail Fish Marina. We're going to be taking a little car ride to take us over to the Tiki boats a little bit later. And then we're going to be taking
we
Tiki.
got the self-driving car today.
Ron has his car today. We're going to be taking a ride on the Tiki boat and see up and down the island of Palm Beach. A lot of the homes of the rich and famous. Isn't Sylvester
Stallone's house is
Stallone's house is one of those homes that we'll be seeing this morning. So welcome in and thanks for hanging with us this morning. I appreciate it. If you're ninja watching or if it's your first time here on my channel, I'm Jennifer Caruso. This is my husband Ron with me, and I typically live stream Disney and cruising, but I also do local South Florida streams and special events like concerts. So take a look at my channel. If you're new, consider subscribing, ring that notification bell so you don't miss when I go live. Hi, Jeffrey Pop. Welcome in. It's good to see you, Dis Beach Jill. Good morning. You're bringing in the groceries. Will you get those groceries put away, Dis Beach Jill? They're too expensive to let go bad. Oh my gosh, Ron. I sent Ron to the store yesterday. Well, I didn't send him. He offered to go. But I just told him 3 things. I told him milk, bread, and strawberry jelly. And he was gone a really long time. And I was thinking, I wonder where Ron went. So he came back into the house and he had the wagon. We have this fold-up wagon that he usually uses for his mother when he takes her shopping to bring groceries back in. And he had this wagon completely filled with groceries. I'm like, what did you buy, Ron? I was modding and I didn't even really check it out. But yeah, this is kind of cute. This is a Captain Morgan statue. Good morning, it's Joey's World. Good morning, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. Good to have you. Welcome to Sail Fish Marina. What did you buy, Ron? I saw water. I did see you bought a lot of
I bought
water.
a lot of water.
Yeah.
Ton of that. And your peanut butter.
Oh yeah, he bought me Wendy B. He bought me peanut butter.
And your
I'm on a
strawberry
peanut butter
jelly,
kick.
which is
I'll tell
really
you.
hard to find.
Strawberry jelly. Yep, I love strawberry jelly.
Oh, Wendy, I did find apple butter.
Hi,
But
Jennifer A.
for my mom, I found some more apple butter. I mean, it comes in. I bought like 10 jars of it.
Yeah, Ron's mom likes apple butter. She's 98.
She loved that
and she
Buc-ee's apple
still
butter.
eats really good. Good morning, Jennifer A. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're just taking a walk and a stroll. This is what I wanted to show you, Ron. Yeah, this is all new. They put this big, yeah, I know, Wendy, we got to have the peanut butter. They put in this big bar. So this is like the third bar here. There's two inside the restaurant. And then there's this big one now out here. And I'm trying to think what they call what they have here on Thursday, but they have, it's kind of like a farmer's market, except there's no food. There's just vendors here that sell things. And Thursday evening, I'm going to have to vlog that sometime. I know Jeff streams on Thursday evening, or maybe some evening that he takes off and he's not streaming. I'll come down here and stream that, or just vlog it. Oh, your peaches are coming in, Lori. I love peaches.
Look at this astroturf.
She needs to try peach butter. Did your mom ever try peach butter, Ron?
I didn't know it existed.
Yeah,
I didn't even know what apple butter
we
was.
used to can peaches and make peach jam when my mom was, when I was living at home, and my mom and her sisters used to do it. I used to help. Hi, Karen Sanders. Good morning.
Do you know this whole all this whole area? This is
this
golf grass
astroturf
from
or
the
golf grass?
yeah, from like.
What do you think
on
this
a
is?
green.
This is new too. I've never seen this. I mean, I don't know how new it is.
Probably for the vendors and wedding and stuff.
Do you think this is where they all set up Thursday night? Do you think they put this up now Thursday instead of using the sidewalk? Maybe, huh?
I don't know, because this golf grass, you don't want a million, so it might be just
Look
for
at-
weddings or large
Look at
events.
the big umbrellas. You know what? We're going to ask them when we go in the gift shop. We'll ask them.
But this is all tea golf grass.
Peach milkshakes are coming to Chick-fil-A June 11th. Oh my gosh.
Well, that sounds worth
Do you know, tell them the story, Ron, about us and Chick-fil-A. Oh my gosh.
Oh, virtually every time we say let's go to Chick-fil-A, it's Sunday. I don't know why, but it just seems that way, and it's never open. So.
We never get there. We never get there because it's, for some reason, we always want to go there on the Sunday.
Some quick
Oh, it's
drive-through.
okay, Sarah. Flower shopping. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, you have a wonderful day, Sarah.
Look how big this is. This area.
I know, this grassy area here is really big.
Oh my, this land's
Regina,
worth
you get
millions.
that schedule done. You make sure you bid some trips to Disney for next month. Or to Las Vegas. Wait, Ron, what are the dates we're going to be in Las Vegas?
14th.
Regina's doing her schedule.
June 14th, through the 20th.
Through the 20th. Regina, June 14th.
We'll be at the Wynn.
We'll be at the Winds. So I would say the 15th through the 19th. Anytime doing that, if you can get an overnight Vegas, we'll take you out to dinner with the big crew we have. Yeah, look how clear the water is, guys. Can you see the rocks? You're bidding some Europe too. Wow, that sounds cool, Regina. Hi, Billy Glenn. How are you? Peanut butter, apple butter, and butter. Hi. And mayonnaise, apple butter and mayonnaise. Not all at the same time, right, Billy Glenn? Those are individual. I wonder what this is. Oh, that's a, yeah. Don't go inside that gate.
Nothing inside's worth dying for. And then they have a Target with all kinds of.
Hi, Ray. Welcome in, Ray Mazur. Good to see you, Ray Mazur. That's syllables pronouncing.
Peanut Island over there.
Yeah, you can see, have a good view here of Peanut Island.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that was the Kennedy compound. There's actually a full-on shelter for atomic attack on that island that they're refurbishing.
we've
supposed to
been
open.
saying that
Yeah,
like
but
for a
it's supposed
year.
to open in the summer.
It's supposed to open this summer. Okay, they're gonna let you tour
Back over here.
an old fallout shelter that was built in the Kennedy days here.
60s,
Um,
50s.
I think the 60s, Ron. Yeah,
Well, he died in 63.
yeah. Um, on this island that was made special for the president because he has. I don't know if the Kennedys still have a compound in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
I think they do. But they had a special shelter there in case there was an attack. Yeah, it's called Peanut Island, Wendy, and it's a sandbar. We'll go by that today, and you'll be able to see how all the boats kind of just dock there. And
There's a
it
channel
gets-
cut around it for boats to navigate. Other than that, it's too shallow.
It's too shallow, really, but it's great to just like waist deep. You're in the water. You just hang out in the water, and they have like drink boats that come around like rafts that they'll
And pizza boats.
and pizza boats, and we're gonna see all kind of funny stuff today.
Yeah,
you can-
floating tiki bars.
Floating tiki bars and pizza boats that actually grill your pizza right on their boat. They'll come and deliver it to your boat or your yacht. They fuel up here, so you can pull up to the dock, and there's dock workers here that will help you get your boat filled with fuel.
Oh, look, there's our tiki torches that we have in Greensburg.
I see that. My Nick used to work at a big marina down here. In
Next
fact,
to-
it was the next marina down that he worked at, and he used to do all of the reservations for the incoming boats.
Yeah, Doug, we have these tiki torches around our pool that's not working in Greensburg.
Oh yeah, we have a big pool problem in our Pennsylvania house, and we've got to decide what to do with the pool because I don't want to put the house up for sale until the pool's either filled in or repaired. And we got an estimate. There was a storm, and it caused a lot of damage and to the pool. And what was the last bid we got, Ron? And the insurance company is not really helping.
Yeah, it's like
Thank you,
25.
Stanley Socks. Welcome in. And yeah, they want $25,000 to fix the pool, but they can't even tell us when they could do it. Score Jason. Doug says pool boy is waiting. Doug keeps asking when our pool's going to be fixed. I know, Doug. Get
It's
on
big
Ron.
too, Doug.
Get on Ron about that. I told him. I said, Ron, you're just going to have to suck it up. I mean, he doesn't like that price tag, and I don't blame him. But the thing is there's nothing you can do when something like that happens. We had an automatic cover, like where you push button and the safety cover slid over the pool, and the wind got underneath it during a storm, and it pulled the safety cover up, and then it pulled like the coping on the pool up around it, tore the liner, and the whole pool is just a mess. And we just like closed it for the winter, and
Oh, the liner's wrapped.
the liner's done. But Ron says like they're putting in pools. Hi, Simbatu. He said now up north, what are they putting in, gunite pools?
It's like gunite or epoxy mix, but whatever it is, it could handle the weather up north. So I'm getting somebody to see if they could just spray the pool with that and then fill it up. Seven Springs has an outdoor concrete pool for
Now
20
Seven
years
Springs
since
is a
I
ski resort back in Pennsylvania that is near where we live, and we actually still have a home in Seven Springs. It is being what would you call it? It is being Airbnb by
RVBO.
yeah, vacation by owner, right?
Vacation.
Yeah. So we have it on a contract with a company that does vacation by owner
Oh,
rentals. They're a big company. They have a lot of properties up there. But we lived up at Seven Springs Mountain Resort. Probably the last 10 years we were in Pennsylvania, and we still had our family home in Greensburg. I don't know how we accumulate these homes and we never sell them, but That's Ron's thing. But we built our own home at Seven Springs, so I designed that with an architect. I'm kind of attached to that house, but we don't have anything to do with it. I think their contract goes for how many more years, Ron?
I think 6 more.
6 more years. They're under contract. They have the ability to rent a house, continue to rent it. But that's where the pool is. That up there, not at our house. It's a resort pool where it's actually like a concrete, which is
Or
unheard of.
epoxy. It really is
Epoxy slash concrete, because you have to put vinyl liner pools in up north, or they'll all crack up. So, but Ron says there's some new material that's going to allow that. Let's go in the shop a little bit, Ron. Good morning, Anne Marie Dreyer. Good to see you. Welcome in. Okay, so this is a gift shop here, and we're going to go in here. Just let me know. Give me a screen check, guys. I might get a little laggy in here. Hi, Campbell. I'll give it a refresh if I need to. Just let me know. And they have a lot of really cool stuff, and it's all like, themed, ocean themed, and something that you would, things that you like to buy for your boat or your ocean condo. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it. Ray, Miss Mazur, and Doug, Zippity Doo Dog, are pretty much the ones who talked me into moving to a Google Pixel phone. And I'm pretty happy with it. What do you want me to say?
Just how pretty that stuff is.
Oh, yeah. Ron's just commenting on the pretty glass over here. It really is pretty. And I've been pretty happy with the Pixel. It took some time to learn, and there's still some issues that I'm trying to resolve. One is the voice sync issue. I thought we had it resolved, and then Kofa Creative Studios was nice enough to twice for me clip out segments of a live stream while it was going on, showing where the voice got out of sync. So I still have a case open on it, but it seems to be working. It seems to be holding pretty good now. I don't know what happened to Ron. He went outside. Good morning, John Surf Mom. How are you? We just came in the shop. You've got to see all the fishing boats out here. Here's where you come over here, and I guess you pay for your fuel, you pay for your dock fee, you can get your fishing charters going on. Oh, look, they're actually hiring right now, reservation agent.
I have a wand, I have a Mary.
How cute that little fish is. All kind of things for your boat, nautical placemats. Look at all the cups they've got.
Say hi to everybody.
Good seeing you, Bob.
Take care, Teddy.
All right. Have a good trip over.
Different sunglasses in here. You can kind of see, how big the shop is here. Kind of unusual to have a shop this nice and this stock in a marina. Usually a marina shops are pretty basic with, just your fishing bait and some drinks and maybe some ice cream, but they've got all dresses. So Ron was looking. Hi, Liddy. How are you? Ron was looking at these shirts back here. I like these shirts, Ron. Yeah, look at the nice shirts for guys back here. They've got all kind of hats and shirts. All kind of fishing. Look at that bait and tackle hat. That's really cute. This shirt with all the different fish on it, marine life. Oh, look at the belt. That's cute. What is that fish?
That's a dolphin fish.
A dolphin fish? Okay. There's a sailfish. Look at the red, white, and blue sailfish belt. That's cute too.
And there's these other ones.
Here, do you want me to hang it up for you? You got it? Yeah.
Why would I need you to hang it up?
Oh, I didn't know. You look like you were struggling. This is cute.
And here's lighter color.
It's called Zepro, and they have yeah, they have some flip flops. You don't wear flip flops ever, do you, Ron?
No.
Ron has on. What kind of shoes do you have on? Those are
Under Armour.
Under Armour, and
Full
they're
shoes.
like water
Water
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, I have like these shoes on too. They can get wet on the boat today, so we don't have to worry about them. Here's some housewares. Lots of
Ever
cute.
since
Wendy, a lot of this would look cute at your lake house.
ever since I heard Pete McDavid's story, I wear shoes in the ocean.
Yeah, Ron's real careful with his feet. You have Zip Pro belts? They're very popular fishing belts. Oh, okay. I've never heard of them, Nico the Greco. Nico the Greco said those are really popular fishing belts. It's all kind of hats. Ron, look, this is the kind of hat you love with the mesh back. What's that say? Look, Boat Life. That's cute. You should get that. Red. You don't have a red hat, do you? You do? Let me see. All these hats have this kind of back, Ron. Let me see. I think, how much is that? That's like a Disney price hat, $29.95. That's a cute hat. He walked away from me, but I'm going to take this hat back to him. Where'd he go? Check out this hat. Ron, you know you have those red swim trunks and the red shirt.
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it? Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's 9 times 9:26. What time are we?
We have to be there at 10:15. So I want to go back out here and show John Surf Bum here all the fishing. He's a fisherman. All the fishing vessels. I could spend hours in here shopping, literally hours. Look at the pillows up there. Those are cute. We could use some new couch pillows, Ron. Very cute. Dresses. Let's see the price. Yeah, they're pretty pricey. $89.95 for that little dress. You want to go out this door here and then we'll walk around a little bit? Do they have, Doug wants to know if they have underwear for you. I didn't see any underwear here, Doug. But it's really good shop, and they also have here you can get like your different deep sea fishing trips, okay? Like Showtime Sport Fishing Charters is here. They have 4, 6, and 8 hour trips. They go right here out of this marina. And I don't know if they have rates on here, but you have to call Captain Tony for your rates. And they have some other charters here. They have bird dog charters, what they call themselves right here. Captain Bird. Here's Real Candy Sport Fishing. Look at that. That looks like that would be an awesome boat. Look at that boat. That looks fun. Hi, Nathan. Welcome in. There's Real Candy, and they go out of this marina as well.
There's a big fishing pier that's telling $200,000 on the price.
Where's that, Ron? Oh, look at this. Can you see that? Over $200,000 in cash and prizes. Oh, that's way down in Pompano, Ron. That's a saltwater fishing tournament, May 18th. Look at that. Wow. You can
Dragon's
call
birthday.
and you can join that. So here's just another quick view at the marina. I'll take you in the restaurant just to take a quick view of the restaurant. You want to go down here? We were going to have breakfast here, And then Ron and I both, like, we're
Tell the
not.
restaurant story about Mike and Jimmy, the
Oh my
assistant.
gosh, yeah, I do have a restaurant story, but we're not that big of breakfast eaters, and all they had was a buffet, and it's just like we can't really eat that much for breakfast quickly. Let me put it that way. What did Surf Mom say about his son? Let me see. Congratulations, dear son. I'm rolling back, Surf Mom. No fishing or golf today. 9 people sleeping over the house. I'm the only one awake. Youngest son graduated last night. Stockton, you. Oh, here in Atlantic City. Congratulations to your son. That's such an achievement. Oh my gosh, I can remember when the kids all graduated, and that's an emotional thing. That was for me anyway. It was just one of my goals to make sure that all of them got through school and got their degrees. Wendy, does Wendy have a? Oh, I need a refresh. Okay, Doug. All right.
We're back.
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, there's the big sign right there too. Wendy, I didn't see what you said because I refreshed, but let me see. Your daughter graduates later today. Oh my gosh, Wendy. That's awesome. Hi, Joe. Welcome in, Joanne. It's great to see you. Hi, Shaquille. Good to see you. So, yeah, so here at the Sailfish as well, they have, you can eat outside. As I said, they have the breakfast buffet here. They're having a Mother's Day buffet here tomorrow as well. You can see that they have a bar here. And doing good, Jeremy. How are you? And they've got this buffet back here. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Yeah, Doug. It's a cute little restaurant. It's pretty big. You can kind of see all the tables that they have over here. Ron, I'm going to go back out the way I came in because I lagged over there. Yeah, yeah. They have these right here. Look at these. That looks like Atlantis.
Signal.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll watch it. Hi, Amy. Welcome in AGC Magic TV. So here's another bar that they have here. And they also have this big aquarium here that's pretty cool. It's a saltwater aquarium. These are hard to keep up. These. Okay. Okay. Let's go back outside, and it's getting close to. Well, it's not getting close. We have to be over at the Tiki boats at 10:15 to check in and everything. But I thought this was a fun trip just to check out here at the marina and look at all the boats here early in the morning and see what all's going on over here. Here's the gas pumps here. You can pull up if you're not docked here. You can just come in here and fuel up.
This is a
Yeah, they say resort one, but I mean, I'm not sure if there's rooms here. I was going to ask them in the store a couple of questions. Why don't we ask them that? If there's rooms? Yeah, I'm going to just ask them a couple questions because I did have a couple questions. It was that question And the other question was what that big venue was used for. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can you tell me, all the way down beyond the bar, the far bar, that big area, grassy area with the umbrellas, is that where the vendors go on Thursday, or do
No,
you
the
use
vendors basically go from that
Yeah,
fillet
they-
station
they
all the way down
always-
the seawall
right,
to
they
the
did that.
Tiki bar.
And what do you use that for?
That's
then?
just for events,
There's-
fishing tournaments, weddings, special parties
It's
outside.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I never saw that. How long have you had that here?
Well, we've had this smaller version of it
Yeah.
before we had the hotels torn down.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we've had it basically at least the last 5 years.
Really?
But
With-
it's doubled in size after
that's
the
what
hotels.
looks different. It's doubled in size over what, the last 2 years?
Yeah, well, they had
Yeah.
the hotel rooms
Last
torn
year.
down last summer. And
Okay.
then they just
So there's no more hotel rooms
Not
here
right
at
now,
the
there
Sailfish? Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. All right, so that's the answer to the question. That big grassy area that we saw.
Look at
And,
this is fish
um,
that caught records.
What, hun?
This is fish, weight, size, records.
Yeah, they're using that for, okay, so here's the boat captains, and they have like some records, right, Ron? Here?
Weight and fish.
How do you
height.
know what the weight is, the date? Well, these are really
Here's the
old. Like
weight.
this is
Yeah,
recent.
but
Here,
it-
5-1. Let's look at that. 5-1, 2024.
Okay, that's
14
38
pounds
pound
grouper.
kingfish.
Oh.
Oh, the kingfish, I'm going 38 pounds, that's 5'2",
Yeah.
2020, 5'3", 2024.
What's this 275-pound blue marlin? Look at that. Wow.
January.
Okay. That's
And
the
here's
biggest.
all-time records here.
Look at the 112-pound yellowfin tuna right there.
Yummy.
Yeah, that was in 2022. So, that's some interesting facts. They put some different facts up here about, what they've caught. Amberjack, 51 pounds. That's pretty big. I couldn't imagine pulling that in on the rail.
Look at the some of the sharks. The hammerhead's the biggest, 1,038
Oh my
pounds.
gosh, look at that. Look, they have sharks on there. The hammerhead's 1,038 pounds. That's a long time ago that was caught. Are there any recent sharks? No.
Well, these are all-time records.
These are all-time records, yeah.
So
The biggest.
this
I guess
year's
they'll
all over.
replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a name you never hear anymore. Flip. Angler Flip Crawford. Oh my. Yep. Interesting. So they also have water taxis. I don't know where the water taxis go other than to out on
They go to
Peanut Island.
Yeah, they go to Peanut
Yeah,
Island.
they go to Peanut
But they're
Island.
sold out for 2
Yeah,
times.
they're
People
sold
have to go
out.
around
There's
to the-
people that are coming in here that want to get over there.
Across the water, there's
Across
water
the water to
taxi every
Peanut
20
Island.
minutes. So they take you in and out.
Let's see what
every
Nico
20
the
minutes.
Greco said. Nico the Greco caught a 75-pound yellowfin tuna in the Outer Banks.
Yummy.
Oh, that's Ron's favorite fish. We've only caught blackfin
Blackfin
tuna down here, but he loves the yellowfin tuna.
And the other day, Linda's tenant caught swordfish, and Mike cooked me up some swordfish, and it's way
Yeah,
different.
my
taste
son
than
was
fresh.
given some swordfish, fresh caught, and Ron and he cooked it up, enjoyed it. I don't know where I was. I was probably modding on a street.
Yeah, Mike's in the Outer Banks right now. He's in the Outer Banks.
Yeah, my son Michael's in the Outer Banks.
He's coming back again today.
Yeah, David T wants to know if we can travel safely to Peanut Island with a peanut allergy. I'm sure we can. Good morning, Vicki Polly. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, it is a little windy, Doug. Can you feel the wind? Yeah. Well, we're probably going to have some wind, and I can mute it on the Tiki boat. We'll see. We'll see how it is. I do have my windshields, but it usually gets better when you're out in the water. Right at the dock, it does get a little bit windy. I'll show you this sign up here. It's really a cute little sign. Bye, Shaquille. Have a great day. Is the wind better now? Yeah. Okay, I'm probably on the wrong side here of the road. Let me get over here. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Okay, so here's the little entrance here in Palm Beach Shores to Sail Fish Marina, and they've got it really nicely landscaped. They've got a lot of pretty flowers around here with the palm trees. Just want to make sure I don't think I'm not zoomed in here. All right, we're gonna go on the little car ride now. We're gonna go over to the Tiki boat. There we go. All right, here's Ron. He's gonna be our trusted driver here. I just want to make sure I'm not zoomed in. For some reason, it seems like I'm zoomed in, but I guess I'm not. Okay. Yeah, hold on while I get my seatbelt on.
Yeah, this is Palm Beach Shores, so straight down this street is a bunch of hotels in the ocean and condos.
You could probably do a little loop around there. Hi, good morning, Crystal Coachman. How are you?
Cruise ship, if you will.
I don't think we can see the cruise ship now, Ron.
Oh.
We won't be able to see it. I don't think.
We'll definitely
it
see
won't
when
be
we
coming
cross
out
the
yet.
bridge.
Yeah, maybe then. Yeah, there's a small cruise ship here, and we've gone on that ship a few times. It's called the Margaritaville, and it goes out. There's a channel right up here, and it docks right here in Riviera Beach, and you can board the ship and take it out to sea, and you can see it right down here going out to sea. Hi, Nick, Main Street Nick. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, the whole island up the coast of Florida was connected, but during wartime, they cut in channels to get our boats in and out and bring them into protected water. And this is separates Singer Island from Palm Beach Island. And the Margaritaville ship's the only ship that's over there. Margaritaville bought another ship, but it was too big for this port, so they moved it to Tampa, and they're going to do cruises out of Tampa too.
Oh, I didn't know they moved it to Tampa.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that Lockheed Martin's right here, so this also is a lot of torpedo testing areas and stuff like that. So there's a lot of military activity right in this port.
So, did you say hi to Nick? Nicky's in here.
Hey,
Ron.
Nick. And this will be the end of the island. So that was the intercoastal, and down here at this turn will be the ocean. You want to walk out to the beach here?
I don't know that you'll have a place to park out there.
I just park on the side of the road.
Yeah, I can go out and show them that's the channel right there, right? No, I think it's gonna be
This is
too.
right down the street.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be too hard to walk out to the beach right here. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe right here.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I can walk right down there.
I'll wait for you
It
right
says do not enter, but
here.
that's for
that's
vehicles.
For cars.
All right, I'll show you right here what I mean. Ron's talking about where the Margaritaville cruise ship comes out here on the channel. And just take a walk down here and I can show you that real easy. It is really pretty here, Joe. it's a struggle for me because I just love Disney so much. I would love to be in Orlando at least half the year, and then maybe the other half. I would like to be in Orlando in the winter, and in the summer, I would like to be here. Um, but Ron doesn't see it that way, so it is what it is. I know, Wendy B. It's a work in progress. I want him to be happy too. That's just the thing, you know. It's not all about me. But that does seem like a good solution to split the year, doesn't it? Need to tell you, my daughter convinced her fiance to transfer there. He works for Lockheed Martin. Oh, wow. Isn't that nice? Rob, welcome, Rob. Cruisin Tikis is your new band name. Bespoke Magic, good morning. Good morning. Okay, so this is the channel right here. Here is some beach area here. And this is where the Margaritaville cruise ship comes out. Now, I'm going to try to zoom in on it. You should be able to see it in the distance. I know the wind is going to be coming. Okay, there's the ship. Can you see the ship, everybody? And that ship will leave port, I don't know, sometime later this afternoon, after they board. I forget what time, maybe around 4 o'clock. And you can come down here, and there's a beautiful walkway down here. Hi, Amy, welcome in. Oh, yeah, I know, a lot of people do that. Summer and then Florida in the winter. I kind of would like it in reverse, Orlando in the winter and down here in South Florida in the summer. I do like it down here in the summertime. In the winter, it is, I don't know, it's a lot windier, the water's cooler, but you can walk. This is a great walking path here, and there's all kind, when you walk down this very long walking path, I often do this, there's little pagodas and benches down there that you can sit and just watch the boats come in and out of the channel, and you can see the cruise ship come down there too around 4 p.m. Here's condos right here on the water. Regina, how'd your scheduling go? Did you get your trips? Or you just did the requests now? Look at Regina's comments. Okay, I'm gonna go back, Regina. The sun is really bright here. It was in my eyes. I had to come out a ninja for this. Ron won't budge on the Orlando house. I know. It's true, Regina. I see that. I know, he's not budging. I just, I have a house in Florida, and that's, or in Orlando, in Kissimmee, in a beautiful community called Bellalago, and we've had it for 12 years. It's rented out. It's been rented to pretty much the same people since we got it, and yeah, we don't have to renew their lease, but Ron just Ron doesn't want to be in Orlando half the year, though. That's just it. So, you know, we've been in Disney a lot of days last year, a lot of days, and so I can't really complain. So he gets me there. Maybe I'll need a townhouse near Western Way. Yeah. Oh, Wendy, like, I don't want any more properties. We are like real estate, you know, having real estate is always a responsibility. You guys know, if you're keeping out just one property, to have multiple properties, to have to maintain and take care of and worry about tenants and all that kind of stuff. Tell him you're moving to Orlando when he comes back. Here he is right here. We're gonna get in the car. We're ready for Baltimore in August. We're going to be going to Pete's in August. And
What?
yeah. Well, you know that. What are you talking about? Yeah, Wendy B, it is lots of upkeep. And when I told Ron, I said, we have to start now. You know, we're at the age right now where we have to start getting rid of some of these properties that we have. We've been in real estate since we were in our early 20s. I think I was 22 or 23 when we bought our first 8 townhouses. And we've been in real estate since then. So,
I was always in the volume.
Ron was always, I sold real estate. I was a licensed realtor, and plus being in the IT industry, plus doing remodels and construction. And so we did a lot in our life. We were always working 2 jobs. But now it's kind of quieted down, but it's not really. He just is in the middle of another condo remodel. So it's like it's a never-ending thing.
I have to get that condo ready for Ellie, Regina, and Wendy B.
Yeah, so we're going to have a condo here probably if anybody wants to come down whenever it gets finished. The project went from a kitchen remodel to like a kitchen and bath remodel. Then it went from there to raising ceilings and flipping electrical panels, and I don't know what else possible he might come up
I'm
with.
maxed out.
I think he's
one
ripped
more
out,
ceiling to rip down now.
he's
That was
ripped out everything possible to put back together. So yeah. But anyway, we're heading out to the Tiki boat finally. Do you know the way, or do you need my GPS?
I don't need your GPS.
You don't need it.
By
Okay.
the time you got the GPS on yesterday, I already parked in a parking lot and you hit fine.
Yes, I saw Jordan's home that he purchased. Epcot Forever purchased a home in Thailand. I think it's actually his 3rd home. It's me, David T. He has there, I think he has a couple, and then they purchased one with Paris' sister. And I think, well, I don't know if he's going to rent it out as an Airbnb or not, because Jordan told me he's thinking about knocking a couple down and building a house there, new construction. So maybe he is going to rent one. Yeah, this right now here that we're seeing is called Ocean Walk. This is also in walking distance from our condo. And they've got restaurants here. They've got Johnny Longboats. They've got Chinese here and Thai food in the walk. They've got some good shopping. This is a sports bar and grill right here.
Up there
This is a bagel place for bagels. And over to the right
is where Venus or Serena
is
Williams
the beach. They have an ice cream shop here. Ron's pointing out here the Ritz-Carlton right here, condominiums. The famous tennis player lives in there. And this is this one is funny.
Goats.
It's called Two Drunk Goats right there.
And this is crazy. And the other one's Mulligan's. They have 2 bands, and they'll play at the same time. You'd think they would coordinate. You know, you got a band over here and a band right there, so you could hear both, and it sort of clashes. So you think they would coordinate, like, you know, you play one set, I'll play another set, and then both restaurants would have constant music. It's crazy.
Yeah. And this is a big beach shop here called Breeza. Used to be called Wings, but now they changed ownership.
Yeah, I got
and the
really
name.
excited when I first came to Florida and I seen a big Wings sign. I thought the whole building was Wings. Here it was like swimwear.
Good morning, Gloria Thibodeau. And then you have your trusty 7-Eleven here. And they've got some tennis courts over here.
That 7-Eleven
and,
came in handy for us many a time.
yeah, we used that 7-Eleven a good bit late. Alrighty. I don't know that whole scenario, Rob Law, about that remodel, but that's probably it.
Is that Rob's new name in the band, Remodel?
No, it's called Cruisin Tikis.
Cruisin Tikis.
Tiki, yeah.
I think he has one called Remodel too.
The good old Wings, yeah. All right, now we're on North Ocean Drive, and we're going to be headed over the Blue Heron Bridge here. Are we clear on the stream? Just let me know. If you haven't hit that like for us, guys, hit the like. It helps. Hopefully YouTube will push us out to some more people who might get to meet us all and enjoy the stream.
Looks like we're going to have a hurricane.
Good morning, Trevor G. Good to see you. Thank you, Anne-Marie. What do you mean it looks like we're going to have a hurricane?
On our boat trip.
What? Why? Does the sky look
We're
bad?
going on a 3-hour tour. The ship is lost, the sailors.
Cloudy, but clean stream. Okay.
It's hot though.
Yeah, I do see those clouds up ahead. There, we have 0% chance of rain today, though.
Oh, it might be like Gilligan's Island.
I didn't even bring an umbrella. Nathan, we're headed to another marina where we're going to pick up
There's a ship.
Cruisin Tiki boat. We're going to go out on the water and we're going to tour the islands, the coastline of the island of Palm Beach. And we're going to see some of the big mega yachts and some of the homes of the rich and famous. And we'll get to see Peanut Island and the sandbar. We should go past the manatee park where we've gone before to see manatees on a live stream. But I don't think the manatees won't be in. The water's too warm. They only come into the Manatee Lagoon when the water temperature gets cold, and they like the warmth of the water that comes into that area from the
That's where we're going.
Florida Power and Light turbines. The water that cools.
That's where we're going.
Right
Safe
over
Harbor.
there, we're going to the Safe Harbor Marina. You probably can't see the sign, but we'll be right over there in just a few minutes. We're still early, Ron. We're like half an hour early.
You said 10:15.
Yeah, but we're early.
It's
So we could go
9:56.
to Ocean Bar. The cruise leaves at 10:30. We just have to be there
Oh, you didn't
15
tell me
minutes
that.
early. Yeah.
Okay, well, we can work
Yeah.
on there.
I
Left
think we're,
that part out.
yeah, I think we're just a little too early there because it does get windy there. Actually, we could do a drive down Singer Island if you would like.
We could go over to the cruise ship if you want to see that.
I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, Wendy. Oh my gosh, yes, Nico the Greco. We'll be going to the Atlantis in the Bahamas in July this year. And the ships there are amazing that you can see in the Paradise
it's the
Harbor.
Monte Carlo of the
Yeah, it's like the
West.
Monte Carlo of the West, Ron says. I don't think that we want to go in here just yet, Ron. I know you drove all the way back here, but we have a little bit too much time.
Okay.
Because it's just too windy to sit out here and look. Okay? And there's really not a good walkway around here to walk. Hi, Martha Elizabeth. How are you? Welcome in. We're going to be going on this Tiki boat, checking in like 15 minutes or so. But in the meantime, Ron is, I'm not sure what, but I don't think there's another big marina here. This is actually, is this the
mega
safe?
yachts? Yeah,
Safe Harbor
it's
Marina?
Yeah, this whole
Yeah.
thing, almost every marina around
You
Florida.
can see
Safe
all of
Harbor.
these.
Rock stars. There's the Rockstar drink that used to be Michael Savage's son's boat, but he sold Rockstar,
Oh, there was a
For
boat
$4
called Rock
billion.
Stars.
and that was the actual Rockstar drink.
Yeah. Can't really see them all from right here, but there's some bigger ones here.
Oh, this is a cool place. That seashell shop.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
You want
this
to go
is
in there?
no.
It's
no.
really cool.
Yeah. This is a cool place here.
It's open. There's
It's a
nobody in it.
souvenir shop. No. We didn't need to go in there.
Regina, you passed up shopping for Regina. Looks like we got a break down here.
Just do a Singer Island, down Singer Island and back would be great. Now, isn't this where one of those big companies were that Pete McDivitt worked for?
Lockheed Martin.
Lockheed Martin was down that street, yeah, years ago.
No, it's still
Or it
there.
was one of his
Still there.
customers, or
Yeah, Surf Bum said her son-in-law or somebody works there.
Oh.
Or Lockheed Martin, and you get a transfer there.
yeah, he's gonna transfer down here.
Shoot.
That's really awesome, John. I don't know why this looks off tilt. It's just the road. The gimbal's tilted.
The road's tilted.
Yeah, the road's tilted, so it tilts the
Run
road.
the water off.
Sanibel and Captiva Islands, Nico the Greco. I've never been there. That's on my list. I always wanted to go to Sanibel Island. Our friends used to go there all the time. And Ron and I've never been to Sanibel Island.
You haven't?
No.
What else were we at during the hurricane?
Not Sanibel.
I love the crystal clear water, so that's why I always go to the Caribbean, because the Bahamas has the clearest water in the world because they have no natural runoff. So, I mean, if you're 200 feet in a boat, you can see the bottom. And if you're diving, you can see 200 feet around you, so I can watch the sharks.
This is the Blue Heron Bridge that we're crossing over.
There's the marina we was at.
Yeah. And there's the Sail Fish Marina we just came from. Maybe I'll just take a little walk down Ocean Walk and show them that. And by that time, it will be time to go to the marina. What do you think? Ocean Walk?
I just drive.
Very low key and relaxing. Captiva. That sounds like a nice place to visit.
Until Jennifer gets there and starts streaming everything and goes right on people on the beach and say, "Hey, what's your name?"
I'm not going to do that today.
No. If you went to Captiva,
Oh, I
mean,
wouldn't
he
do
said
that.
relaxing. Why?
Relaxing.
No, we should
Oh.
shake up the place.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's a
I like to
joke.
talk to
That's a
people.
joke. Hello.
Oh, okay. You talk more to strangers than I do.
Well, they talk to me because they're usually asking what you're doing.
Yeah. We were at Raglan Road in Disney Springs, and Ron was in all kind of conversations with people.
Well, the one couple rode on every Disney ship there was.
Yeah, they gave us
So-
a good rundown about the
And
Disney ships.
they told us that Disney ships only go to the Rhode Island and Nassau. And there's no like other islands, so that sounds like a trip that I'll take. I guess you want to go once. So. You want out here? Where do you want?
Yeah, where do you want to pick me up?
I'll pick you up at Mulligan's. Over here.
Well, that's Mulligan's right there.
Yeah.
So
I'll
if
pick you
I'm going this way and just show the
well,
beach.
there's cars now, so it's,
Yeah.
you know, people.
Okay, go
are
around this
painted.
way. Go around this way. Yeah, I'll just get out over here and go to the beach, and then you can pick me up right here. We're at the Mulligan's then, right here on
On
this
which side?
side.
On
This
this
side.
side.
Yeah, how's that? But I'll get out here if I can. Just pull in there.
No, there's
Just
cars
pull
right
in there and let
behind
me out, and then you can pull back out.
I'll pull over here.
Okay. Well, now I'm nowhere near the beach, so go ahead around. Oh. It gets busy down here because this is like beach parking for the public beach. So I'm just gonna, I'll be able to take you on a little walk to the public beach here.
You want to get off here, or?
Yeah, it's fine. Down there really closer to where I cross over to the beach would be great. I'm only gonna be 5 minutes, Ron, and then we'll get going back. We don't have that much time. Now actually we only have 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't get what you were doing, but.
But right here, I can just take a fast walk up to the beach right here. Okay, and then do you want to meet me back right here? You want to just pick me back up
You
right
told me
here?
mulligan.
I know, but
Okay.
now I'm
Yeah, I'll
thinking
pick you
right
up
here.
right here.
It will be good, right here. Okay. We'll just take a walk up and we'll look at the beach here. This is the public beach, Riviera Beach. A little bit of a breeze out here today. A beautiful mulch job. Yeah, they keep this up pretty nice. Yeah, there's going to be some wind. A little bit here and there. It's a really nice sidewalk walking up here. They've got changing facilities, bathrooms. And it's a really wide beach, like the beach that I live on, which is the same beach. It's just north up here, if you continue to walk up the beach, is not as wide as this. I think we've lost a lot of our beach in the storms. They do bring in sand periodically to kind of fill in. I'm not sure what you mean, Ron, when you say wind. I mean, there's no wind right now. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have sand in my shoes now. Okay. There you can see the ocean. Hi, Pickles. Welcome in, Pickles. Okay, so here's the beach up here. This is Riviera Public Beach on Singer Island. Good many people here already today. They do have lifeguards. Here's the Singer Island condos that go the whole way down there. And this beach is really long. You can take a long walk on it. Go out on the shore and yell shark. No, I'm not going to do that, Rob. I just wanted to take a little walk out here and show you the beach. All right. We've got to get our Tiki boat. At least I got some steps in. Parking gets a little hairy sometimes here, so it's probably like it's best to get early in the morning if you got a park, or this time of day at least. Okay, I'll get some sand out of my shoes. Ron should be coming around here to pick me up. I see him over there. Maybe he can just pull up here a little further. walk backwards. What do you say walk backwards to, Wendy? Did you really say walk backwards to, Wendy?
Yeah.
Was it really windy? It was just
Right,
barely.
just
It was
from the
barely
beach.
a breeze.
Yeah, but just from the beach to here, it was crazy.
Hi, Edwin. How are you? Oh, okay, Ron.
And then
Hi,
you came up a
Guy.
different path than you told me what to
I
take
know,
out.
I know. How are you? Good morning, Stephen Bishop. How are you?
Which was probably good because there was 2 giant dogs.
How's the picture, guys? Do I need a refresh? Let me know.
Off the tiki boat.
Yeah, we're headed now to the Tiki boat, so stand by. How's this picture look? I can't see it.
Here, top.
Looks okay on your phone.
Yeah.
Right, Guy, how are you this morning? How's Lala?
Hey,
Please
Guy.
give her my best. Okay, Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate that. It is really beautiful down here, Edwin, and that's why, you know, as much as I want to be in Disney, I feel bad. I can't complain about where I live. It's just it would be nice to do half and half Disney and half South Florida here. Thank you, Anne Marie. Thanks, Rye Guy. We had fun. We had dinner with Rye Guy last week at the boathouse, and we actually got the boat. We actually got to sit in the boat. How
Yeah,
about
the booth in the boat.
the
That was
booth in the
cool.
boat? That was fun.
Sarah P. arranged that.
Good morning, Poppy. Good to see you. All right, we'll be at the marina in probably 3 minutes. 3 minutes, maybe. Yes,
Wow.
3 to 5 minutes. No, you haven't missed the Tiki boat. We're just on our way there. We're just on our way there. Oh, I know, walking in the sand. That is the hard part, Crystal Coachman. I have found that when I want to walk on the beach, it's better for me, though, to wear shoes than not to wear shoes. So you don't, like, I don't know. It's hard on your feet and your ankles when you don't wear shoes if you're going to do a long beach walk.
I wonder if snowshoes would work.
Nico
on
the
beach.
Greco, the service wasn't that bad. They were just really busy, and they like forgot Jeff's macaroni and cheese, and they I don't know what else happened, but I mean,
No, it was pretty
it,
good.
it wasn't bad. I mean, I had really good food. I really enjoyed my food. It did take a while, and I think Steve didn't anticipate being there quite as long as he was there. He was going to stream with Chris Dad Builds, and I think we just got maybe held up a little bit, but it was really great being able to see friends and spend some time with them at dinner. So I never mind it being long if I'm with the great company that I was with. Oh boy. This guy is not going to be able to. He's going to try. He wants to back up there, Ronnie.
I don't know where he's backing up to. He can't park in there. He ain't going to be able to fit.
You're going to have to go around him.
I'm going to have to 4-wheel drive to get around him, but this is an all-wheel drive.
He's doing
gonna hit that truck.
No. He's around him. Okay.
I guess he's putting his butt in there.
Yeah. This is interesting, watching him trying to wheel this boat around.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good, yeah.
That's a 20-point
Okay, just
turn.
go around him, go. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it's 10:15. That's the time that they told us to come by the marina. And we're almost there. So we'll be there in a moment. Did you remember the street run up here?
Nope.
No? Do you need me to get my GPS?
Yeah, go ahead. Try to get your GPS. I'll be on the Tiki boat halfway out in the water by the time you get your GPS started.
No, right guy. Regina's home. She's off today. She's bidding her schedule for next month.
I'll have to go to the overflow lot here.
Usually when Regina comes to Walt Disney World, unless she's on a vacation, she just, she pops in for a day on a layover. But there are times when she does come, over here, you gotta go. She does come down and with her son, and
Oh, no.
you're probably gonna have to park right where he's at, Ron. Right here, right beside this guy. Just park right beside him and we'll have to walk. Yeah, there you go.
Go under the palm trees.
Yeah, that looks good. All right, so we had to park a little far. All righty, there we go. So I should probably put these windshields on now, huh? Well, I guess I can do it once we, yeah. Well, he doesn't think it's windy here, but it's the same ocean that I was just on.
Yeah, but it's the other side.
All right.
This is the intracoastal, not the ocean.
You had a 24-inch Grady White. A 24-foot that you trailered for 2 years before you got a slip. Wow, so you know how to do that too, Surf Bum.
That's a pain.
Yeah. Yeah, Regina never made it to the character warehouse, but she had a great time with Is Our Dream in Epcot. That was a fun stream to see Regina on. But Regina, you didn't ride Guardians. I saw you in line and I was thinking, is Regina, I kept on in chat, is Regina riding Guardians? Because I knew you didn't ride it the last time we were in Epcot and we all rode it. I thought, is she riding Guardians? But I know there's an escape door. When I saw Angela was with you, I know Angela didn't ride it. You guys both went out the escape door. Yeah, there is wind now. A little bit. Let's get in front of the building. That was enough. The cue was enough for you, Regina. Well, you did do soaring, and Regina's a flight attendant, and if you didn't see Diz Our Dream stream in Epcot from Thursday, it's fun to watch. Go back and look at it. Regina, Jeff was teasing Regina because she was holding on, and he said her knuckles were white doing soaring. And it's funny because that's what Regina does for a living. She soars the friendly skies. Oh. And then he was leaning over and making you more nervous, wasn't he, Regina? Right, guy, what are you going to do with the boat in Orlando? I guess there's places you can use it.
Hey, we have a big lake at our place.
All right. We can go in here. All right. Well, do you want me to check in? Ron, I have to check in, Ron. Right here. I think I have to check in. Okay, well, I have to use the restroom too. I have to use the restroom too. I have to. I have to as well.
Okay, so I can't go.
No. What I'm saying is you keep pointing me to go down there, and I said I have to use the restroom. I don't need it now. Go ahead. You can go first. I'm just going to go in here for a little bit. I'm going to go in the marina. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, he couldn't hear out there. It was too loud. Sorry guys for screaming. Oh, here's their little marina right here. See, typically this is like more typical marina. They have ice cream. They've got some snacks here. A little bit of sunblock, a few t-shirts and hats. They've got bait. This is called Safe Harbor Marina.
The other thing is, do you guys sell towels?
They've got some hats, which is a must.
You guys are out.
Life jackets.
I just have to air dry them.
Not that many boating supplies in here. Surprise.
I'll be back.
I guess they've got like a few tools. I'm just checking chat, guys. It's not scrolling here. I'm missing a lot.
All right, Jennifer, you better
Okay.
get moving.
Yeah, the speakers were loud. I know. Bait is your new band name, Roblox. Let me. I'm gonna go back here and try to get the chat moving again. And okay, there we go. Let's see. Somebody asked me a question.
All right, I'll be at the boat.
Orlando is freckled with lakes. Here, Ron. Stay in here and keep the phone cool if you don't mind. Oh, you're going down to the boat area?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool. I'm gonna win.
Is it right around here, the restroom?
Yeah, it's right around there. And Tiki boats are right over here. Even though we did this last night, Jennifer's completely lost. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I can't see chat. I don't know how she reads that. She's pretty good. Her and Jeff can read chats like mad, you know, and sun and everything. But forgive me if I don't respond because I can't see it. So look at the Tiki boats, how cool they are. Yeah, man. There you go. Here's the Tiki boats. I guess that's the check-in. Good. How you doing?
Good. You got a cruise with us today?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. At about 10:30. You're Captain who?
I'm Captain Ryan.
There's Captain Ryan, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Good. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you're live streaming. My wife's a live streamer, so she's in the restroom. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So we early or late, or we have to check in somewhere else, or?
You're right on time. You're going to be with me.
Okay.
I've
Okay,
got
cool.
other people that's going to be on the boat.
Oh yeah. There's I think 4 others or something like that. Yeah, we did it once before where we had a whole boat, but everybody's in different locations, so we couldn't get a whole one today.
Right. Awesome.
And you do the one that goes to just
We do the
Peanut.
one up in Jupiter as well.
Yeah, and Peanut Island, you do like a waterway
spot.
swim. Yeah. And what's that one? Is it like 3 hours to Peanut, or how
We
many?
do a 2 and a 3 hour.
2 and 3 hours. Okay, we'll have to do that sometime in 2 weeks. I got relatives in, so I'll rent a whole one. We can rent a whole one, right?
Right.
And how many is?
6 people a boat.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. And you can see it's a nice little cool bar and the chairs. So this is directly across from where we're at, and that's where we live, right across the water over Singer Island, the high rises. And I'll go down the marina and walk down here, see some of the fishing boats. Pontoons. This is, believe it or not, I rented one of these, and I piloted us up to, my friend Bob's the captain. I piloted us up to Jupiter, Jennifer, Captain Ryan. And these are really cool though, because even if the water goes down to nothing, these ones don't tip. Where a lot of boats on Peanut Island, actually, people who don't know, are familiar with how shallow it gets. They tip their boat and ruin their boats. But these things, you can just wait to high tide. But really like these because it's big decks, big platform, real cozy, little sunshade. So okay. I think with the wind, you really won't have an issue with the heat.
Captain Ryan?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I can't read chat, so you're gonna have to catch up. I don't know how you do it with that.
Well, is chat scrolling?
Or maybe if I get my sunglasses, if I can see chat with my sunglasses.
Well, let's go ahead in the boat. This is the one we're taking?
Yep.
Okay. So we were just told that we're going to have 4 bachelorettes with us today. And they are like 24-year-old bachelorettes, so they might be a little rowdy. I think I'm going to sit here if you want to sit here. Yeah, right beside me, and then give the girls all together seats. So let's just stay beside each other, okay? Because this is the best spot here for streaming. This is where I sat last time. Remember you sat over on that side? Yeah.
I don't recall my seat.
You don't recall your seating? Let me get my tripod out, Ron, here. Can you hold this for a moment?
I can see chat on my phone. I can't see it on your phone. Oh, what happened?
Just worry about that later. Just watch the stream for now.
Okay. My stream's watching you. Get prepared.
Okay. You want to put that on?
I can see.
Do you want to put this on?
What is it?
The
Oh.
tripod.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, Simulcoo. And hey, Ryan Rowe.
Right, guys?
Main Street Nick. Hey, right guy. No, Nick, we're not missing the boat. I got the boat. I'm on it. Look, there's the boat. Let's see the captain stuff. Yeah, man. There's Tiki Bar weather forecast. Wet is rain, moving is windy, hot is sunny, and cool is cloudy. Going to take shutters.
Can you see the chat now, Ron? You can see
I
it
can see it
now?
here.
But here, you can see it there?
I can't see this good there.
That's so
No, I can
funny.
see it here.
Okay. Let me move my...
Oh, yeah. Nick missed the boat. Nick, I think, has to go to work, so
Here.
he can't make it. And Mike's in South Carolina. Linda's in Pittsburgh, our last crew.
You can't talk into your phone.
Oh.
He's
Yeah, I'm
talking
talking into my
his
phone. Yeah, so Nick's working. Mike's in South Carolina. He's coming back today. Our friends told him to fly out to Hilton Head. They had a vacation rental by owner, so they had extra room. So he zipped out there. At sunset, he watched the dolphin or sunrise. He had all the dolphins in there. One time I was in Hilton Head and a dolphin came up and scared the heck out of me.
So the captain's also the bartender. Well, it's BYOB, Wendy, so it's kind of self-serve here. They don't actually have a bartender on here. But it's a really cute little tiki boat. Paul, how do you say his last name? Skinnies is starting for the Pirates today. Nick's our baseball guy.
Oh. Yeah, we
kind of haven't followed the Pirates as much since we've been in Florida. We used to go to a lot of games, but maybe we do like one game a year now at the stadium when we go back to Pittsburgh.
Nick, I met some people at Grandma's place in Brookdale, and her son, or I guess her grandson is actually plays for the Pirates, but he just hurt his elbow So he went down to AAA for rehab and coming back up, but I can't remember his name.
It might be the great-grandson, actually. Here is a view here of the other tiki boats. Here's the one behind us. I don't know how many they have going out. Maybe only one at 10:30. Sometimes during the season, like these are all out, huh, Ron? It gets really full. Look at that yacht in the distance. That's a biggie. Wow, that's like 3 stories. Wonder if there's an underneath in that too, Ron. Back there.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a lower deck too, so it would be like 4 decks.
No, I think
No?
3 decks.
Yeah, but where would the bedrooms be? They're under, right? They're below deck, like the show Below Deck. Hi, Dawn. Welcome in, Dawn. Hitchhiking Bones. Yeah, Ryan, that is a big one, isn't it? Yeah, Ron likes to watch that show Below Deck. Ron, you want to know all the layouts of the yacht for as many of those shows as you've watched.
Yeah, but there's so many yachts
There, oh, he was the Pirates' top prospect call-up. All right, thanks, Surf Bum. So, Dawn, you like the picture I sent you on Instagram? My Halloween costume, I'm thinking about the tightrope walker for Haunted Mansion, because the outfit comes with a umbrella for the rain. That's probably going to happen the first night of the Halloween party if this our dream goes. Oh, he seems to bring the rain. And I think his last stream, Jeff said, if I'm going to the Halloween party, don't go that night because it always rains. Oh, so we have 3 chairs over there still, and we have 1 more chair here. Hi, Lola. How are you? Lola wants to know, Ron, are you picking a red or a blue drink for the cruise? What did she say? Yellow or red drink for the cruise? That's funny.
Yellow or red? I would go with the, well, I would try all 3. I like colors. So I like
red.
the blue
You
one.
like red too.
Well, on the cruise ship, the blue one was the best.
Yeah, but she's saying this morning.
Yeah, this morning,
Yeah,
red would be good.
Red would be good. Yeah, look at that lift. This is how they get the boats in and out, where they have them stored. They have a covered marina right back here. It's full. If you can see inside that, where that lift is going. They've got 4 stories in there of racks where they have the boat stored. So, okay, so let's think about this. This is a bachelorette party that's going to be coming on this tiki boat. And, yeah, so what are the chances of 4 girls being on time?
0.
It's already time to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's time to go. What time is it?
10:33.
Okay, we're 3 minutes past the time to go.
Yeah, these girls are not.
And they're not here. And chances are these girls were out late last night, and this tiki boat probably sounded like a good thing to them this morning. But maybe not so much yesterday. I mean, yeah, the tiki boat probably sounded like a good thing at 10:30 when they made the reservation, but maybe not so much now. Of course, I shouldn't say that. They may be here, they may be parking, they may be on their way.
They may be trying to change it for like 3 or 4.
I know, Nikki, Main Street Nick is missing the bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, had he known that? I didn't know that. Hello, Jesslyn PR, how are you?
What's the chance of 4 girls being on time? 0.
Say what?
I said, what's the chance of 4 girls being on time? 0.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hey, Ryan, this probably sounded like a great idea at 10:30 when they booked, but after maybe a night out last night,
Right.
It might
right.
not.
Night out, bachelorette.
Bachelorette.
Sleeping in.
They're probably, yep.
So I'm gonna try to give them a call and see where they're at.
Okay. All right. Thank you. He's giving them a call to see where they're at. I'm sure it won't be long. If they're not coming, I'm sure he'll have to take them out on another trip, probably, Doug. So we'll say hi to Chat in the meantime. Talk a while. Let me put you down on my, let me put my pedestal down, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to hang on to this or not. You think it's, you think it's okay?
Keep a little hand on it.
We'll keep a little hand on it. Do you mind if we turn that off till they come? Just till they come? That way I can talk to Chat. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
All right. You talked to Lala Rai Guy and she agreed that y'all can use our boat right there. It's the big one, the other one on the side of the dinghy. Oh my gosh, Rai Guy, that's funny. All right, let me turn you around here. Good morning, Jethlin. How are you? I hope I said that name right. Jithan PR. Yeah, let me see. Do I have this? If I sit back a little bit, we're good. We're all on the screen. Hi, Nikki. What time do you have to leave for work, sweetheart? I wish you were here with us. This would be fun. I wish Mike was here. Mike's in the Outer Banks, my other son, and
He's coming back tonight.
and Joshua. We'll be seeing Joshua in Pennsylvania. Joshua's in Pennsylvania, and we'll be seeing him for Draven's first birthday party, his son's first
Well, Mike's
birthday
birthday
party.
is
And Mike's birthday is coming
Friday
up
night.
too.
Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna have a party for him Friday
I thought his
in
party was
Pennsylvania. I said we're gonna have a party for him on Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to give up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, we're party's Friday.
yeah, party's Friday. Yeah. So we had a nice morning today. We're waiting for the other 4 people for this tiki boat tour, right? And hopefully they'll get here shortly. There's 4 bachelorettes that are coming. We think.
They'll never make it.
We don't know if they'll
It'll
make it or
just be
not.
us.
But your grandson turns 3 on Monday, Karen. Oh, the party's today. Happy birthday to your grandson. Hi, Carlos. Welcome in. How are you? We're waiting. We're on the tiki boat. We're a little late for departure because we're waiting on 4 more people. Apparently, they are not here yet, and the captain is trying to track down their whereabouts. So I'm sure he'll take us out shortly if they're going to be that delayed.
Well, you know, if they're not familiar with the area, this marina's sort of tucked away. You know,
Yeah.
It's sort of hidden.
Yeah. So, thank you, Vicki. In Florida, like the big brim hats are important. They keep you shaded. They keep your keep me able to see Chat. And I have to have a hat, either like Ron has right here, or a big brim hat. Can you read the chat here, Ron?
I can read it here.
You can read it on your phone, but you can't. But you can speak here. You don't have to type.
Carlos is picking up some.
Carlos, I loved your mugs. Carlos put out a cute vlog with all his mugs, and that's amazing. You have all those mugs. I just have a couple. One Regina got me. It says it's all about the fireworks. I have that mug, and then I have another mug that Ron got me of the castle. And other than that, I have the tall. I like the tall stainless steel, I guess you call them tumblers,
Well, you have a mug that, well, no, a tumbler, the same still one that has Mickey.
Oh no, I have lots of Disney
Yeah,
stainless steel.
Yeah, but he has the Steeler uniform on, so officially Mickey's a Steeler fan.
Yeah, I do have a Steeler mug with Mickey on it in a Steelers uniform. That's fun. I like that. I take that when it's Steeler days to the park. I apologize, guys, for being late on this. It shouldn't be. We're gonna just kind of not get too upset.
I'm betting against. There's no way 4 bachelorettes are going to make it here. Like Jennifer said, it was probably a good idea when they were sober and booked it, but probably after last night, they're probably never going to make 10:30.
He's gonna have to take us out though because
they got hair, nails, war paint.
Excuse me. Could you check with our captain and see where he's at? We're like 10 minutes late.
Hey, he'll be here.
I'm not sure. He's not with us, but I can try to
Oh, you're not working here?
I'm not with Tiki.
Oh, you're not with Tiki. Oh, don't worry.
I will see if I can
thought
find
you guys in the marina were a whole thing, but thank you. Don't worry about it.
If we see him,
Yeah, just tell him. Okay. All right.
He's trying to
So these guys are the marina crew. So they take care of the boats and the fuel.
Oh, no, that's Freedom Boat Club. So there's like timeshare for boats. So they are that Freedom Boat Club where you pay one fee and you could, it's like timeshare and you get to take any boat any day of the week. Weekends naturally are higher fees, but you just buy into it like a timeshare and pay like maintenance fees and stuff like that. But they fuel them up and you could get all these pontoons. And
yeah, right, guy. That's what you should do in Florida. You should join one of those boat clubs. Maybe there's one near you, and then you just pay when you take it. Well, you pay one fee for the year. But and then you just can take it out whenever you want.
Right now, this Freedom Boat Club, I'm getting advertisements actually on your channel that shows free membership.
It's not free. It's not free.
A free initiation membership.
It might be no initiation fee or whatever, but yeah. Okay, so look, I'm going to show you. They're doing this over here. Hold on.
High speed a boat into water.
They're putting a boat into the water.
And show that decal of the shark coming out of that boat.
That doesn't look like it's even over the water, Ron. It looks like it's over land.
Well, he's not ready.
He's not ready?
It's on the ramp.
Okay. He's got it suspended there in the air.
This is your guy right here.
All right.
They're looking for it.
We ready to go?
We are. We give everybody 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I totally understand.
So we give everybody 15 minutes.
You didn't even get him on the phone or anything?
They didn't answer.
They didn't
People
answer.
don't answer.
They're sleeping. I know I could call what happened to them.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we got our own tiki boat today because I'm sure the girls are lovely and I'm sure they're having a great time, but they just did not make this 10:30 tiki boat tour. Hi, Dave. Fee, welcome in. How are you?
All right, sir.
Yeah, you didn't realize this existed? Well, it does. And here I'm in my video. I have the link to their website as well as their phone number. And Main Street Nick's asking how much the boat was. I believe we paid $69.99 a person for the boat. If you want to rent it out like individually, like where you have the whole boat, you can have up to 6 people, and I believe that's like $400 for that. Hi, Ross and Found. Good morning. Good morning. No, Regina, I didn't. I missed it. Let's see. Jennifer, you tell the... Oh, no, I saw it. I saw your comment, Regina, that you girls were late. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to see those girls, Regina. They're not going to be here, so here we are. We're getting the tiki boat out of dock. Corby, I'm not in top jet, I promise. It's fine. We've got our Captain Ryan here, trusty captain, and I know all the safety features that are on this. You have life preservers, they have fire extinguishers, they have a safety gear bag. Look, straight up there, safety gear bag.
Show the other ones, they have ladders to go on the water when you go in the water.
Yeah, there's little ladders that help you get down into the water if you're gonna swim. But I know it must be disappointing when you expect a full boat and then you don't have a full boat.
Well, they paid
So,
anyway, so.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still it's disappointing. Yes, Simba 2. Everything's prepaid. You fill out some waiver and then you're pretty much ready to go. And Maui is on standby. That's it on. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna see if I put down the
I don't know.
see how this goes, but I'll keep my fingers on it here. Here we have a big marina back here. Now, is this part of Safe Harbor Marina too?
Part of Safe
It is. It's part of Safe Harbor back here. And you've got some pretty big yachts back here.
Especially in Margaritaville, that's a big yacht.
Yeah.
That's a big.
Leave the guests come in.
Yeah.
Margaritaville goes in and out every other day.
One person in my chat said, "Good for you. You've got all the money and you have 4 less headaches."
They're not that bad.
No, I think you would have had fun.
We wanted to
Look,
see the girls.
look, this is a young guy here. This is a good guy here.
Yeah.
Now, are you married,
53.
Captain? You're 53.
I'm
Oh my
53.
goodness, you don't look that at all. Wow. Are you married?
Pretty much.
Well, okay. Well, then you're in a relationship. All right. So, and those 24-year-olds are way too young anyway. At that 53 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So over here we have that we came across earlier. You can see the Blue Heron Bridge, and underneath that bridge up here, right, is Bill Foster Park. Bill Foster Park, and those big sky rises in the distance are Singer Island, which is the island I live on. You can see. Let me zoom in a little, and you can see that. They continue pretty much the whole way down the beach. It's a 2-hour tour, Rob Law, not a 3-hour tour. I think they do have 3 hours, though, that you can do.
Yeah, they do.
They have 3 hours, yeah.
3 hours.
Actually, I'm going to put this down in the shade here.
Get lost like Gilligan's Island.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Corby. It was good seeing you. Thank you guys for those 80 likes and all 76 of you who are in here right now. I really appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, my name's Jennifer Caruso. I live stream in the Disney parks, vlog. I do cruises and travel and adventure, as well as concerts and special events like this in the South Florida area. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you know when I go live. Welcome in, Alex.
What is
It's
it,
good to
Jennifer?
see you. Hello, Cherise.
Jennifer, your link. Jennifer Caruso.
Hi.
Jennifer Caruso what?
It's just Jennifer Caruso on YouTube. Yeah. Doug, if you have to, you go to the bathroom before you get on here. There is no bathroom on the Tiki boat, but if you're on one of the longer trips, they'll dock and you'll be in the water. So that's what
They'll
you'll
drag
do.
you with a rope.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a faithful trip. Oh my goodness. It is. We had a private one the last time we did this too. We had 3 of us there. We had Linda Slick with us. Linda Slick from Turtle Creek, Ron's cousin.
Captain Rusty, we was on a trip.
They lower you in a
Aruba
shark
on a
cage.
boat.
They
My
don't
dad was
lower you
there,
in a shark
and,
cage, right?
He always got, he was like black, but somehow
And
he got a wind
just
burn
let
on
me
his
know,
head.
guys, at any point in time if
And
I
he was
do
on
need
the
a
boat, and he
refresh.
had to go to the
I can do
bathroom,
that
and
for
he looked in the
sure.
bathroom, and he says, "You have a rope or something that I can hang off the back of the boat for." He said, "For what?" He said, "I'm going to go to the bathroom really bad." And the captain said, "Well, why don't you use the bathroom on a boat?"
Let me give one of my buttons.
did.
Oh, okay. You got a button. There you go. All right. The water's nice and calm today. Chad, let me know how the wind is. I can put my little windshields on if I have to.
What stops you from going out the water?
Out on the water.
I think I'm going to put my windshield. Can you get them
We
on?
don't go out when the winds are around 20
can you-
to 22 mile an hour, especially when there's north and south winds. East and west, we seem to be okay. They're blocked by the island,
Here.
either the island or the land.
Yeah,
A little better.
Okay. Let me talk to Ron. I'm gonna need your attention for a second, Ron. Yes, there they are, right there, one at a time. And I'll put these little windshields on here.
You got hair curlers or windshield.
Sometimes they blow off. It just depends. Trying to get this one on here. That's it, Regina. Focus, Ron. Focus. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, Shree. Okay, Vicky, the wind's fine. That's good. That's good to know.
See how clear the water is?
The water is beautiful. Yeah, you can see the bottom of the intercoastal here. The water's so clear. We saw a lot of fish jumping the last time we were out here, Ryan. There were fish jumping everywhere. I don't know if that was unusual or not. Oh, there goes my one windshield. So we're down to one windshield, guys. That's okay.
Is that a bridge?
It was the main.
So a lot of people, they go snorkeling over here in Phil Foster Park.
No, they go through the.
Yes, it's very shallow right here. And like I said, this is like sandbar out here. When we get over to, oh, you were born and raised here. Yeah, that's cool. Our captain was born and raised in Florida. Hi, Edwin. I know, I can't wait to. I'll be there on the 9th of August to the first Halloween party. When we get over to Peanut Island, you'll be able to see how shallow. You can see here, see? They're all swimming over here. Very shallow. How deep is the channel? I have a question.
Probably 15 to 20 feet. It could be a little deeper, but deep enough for the bigger boats to travel around.
15 to 20 feet
In the channel.
in the channel, Wendy.
Not where we're at right now.
Not where we're at right now, but on down.
Where's the bait boat? The bait people.
The what?
Bait boats. When you go out and stuff, you get bait in the water.
You're welcome.
A lot of them are usually at the mouth of the inlet and sell them right
Wendy,
as everybody goes out.
congratulations to you guys. Oh my gosh. On your daughter graduating, and congratulations to her. That's a big accomplishment for the entire family in my book. It is a good snorkeling depth, Dawn. That's a good point. Yeah.
Diving.
Yeah. Now look at these. Look at that little. What is that? That little boat with, like, it looks like it has walls. I don't even know. Here's
What are you looking at?
right here. This one.
This little hut?
Yeah, the little hut.
Little hut.
It is a little hut. Yeah. It's the last one. That's great, Wendy. She's the last one. There's just more marinas here along the way. You can see. Look at that yacht right there. I wonder what that would cost to fill up the tank. That would be crazy. Good morning, Jeanette. Good to see you. Let me know, guys. I don't know which way the wind's coming from. Do we know? So it's blowing from this side to this side. Okay. So maybe if I keep the camera this way, we will get less wind. Water wings, they're called. Where's the picture? I know, they get close, Simba 2. Am I in your way, Ryan? I'm not in your way, okay. Hope you're having a good Saturday, Jeanette. How much longer till the kids are out of school? You have a whole month left? To 1,000, you mean? Discount when I filled. Okay.
When Nick was in a marina, 900 gallons for 1,000 gallons.
Oh, 900 to 1,000 gallons for that one. Okay. And that's at like $5 a gallon, probably. Here's another one. Big fishing boat there. Look at that big mansion. You can see the mansions are coming up here in Palm Beach. Let me zoom in a little bit as soon as this boat goes by. But you can see the bigger homes now that we're passing by here. June 1st. Wow, Sebastian the Crab. That's great. That's Victoria, right? Isn't this nice one? Oh, it's so beautiful out here today. The temperature's just perfect. There's a nice breeze. I hope the breeze isn't too loud in the phone.
Is this your franchise?
It is relaxing, isn't it? Wow, Nick.
Here's Sailfish where we was just at.
Yeah, here's the Sail Fish Marina where we started the stream at today. I'm just gonna do a quick power check here. We're good. feel like you're on a boat with the breeze noise. That's great, Vicki.
You are.
I feel like I'm on one too. This is so relaxing.
It's a little different rocking
And
than
it's
the
a
cruise
great,
ship.
it's a great,
different rocking than the
Yeah.
cruise ship.
well, yeah, well, I'll tell you what though, we're lucky. We haven't had cruises that have been bad weather at all.
Not for
Thanks,
years.
Anne Marie. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Tell your Katie I said hello. Is that your daughter that I met, Anne Marie? I remember meeting your beautiful daughter. I think only one time did I get sick on a boat. It was out deep sea fishing. It was when we went deep sea fishing. I didn't feel well at all. But I don't think like I actually got sick, like, you know, sick.
I know when we were out there kite fishing.
Oh, that's nice, Anne Marie. Hello to her too. I know it's the wind. There's a wind gust right now that just there'll be periodic little gusts. So just trying to keep the camera pointed away from the wind, and while that's happening. Okay, so we're going to show you over here is Peanut Island, and I might just mute this for a little bit if the wind is a little bit too much right now, because I'm pointing you right towards the wind. So this is Peanut Island over here, and it's just a small island that is right out here. What do you call this? This is just
Peanut Island is a state park.
It's a state park. Okay.
There was a bunker built back in the Cuban Missile Crisis for President Kennedy to be able to use.
Yes.
So now it has turned into a state park.
Okay, and they're gonna open that up. So supposedly, after it's refurbished, yeah.
So now you can come over by boat, kayak, paddleboard, any way you want, and enjoy the waters, enjoy the shallowness here. The waves are not very strong.
Yes.
And then you can use the beach area. But again, it's a state park. It's a non-alcoholic state park.
Okay, so this is a non-alcoholic state park, and so that means on shore, but the boats, if they're out on shore, have alcohol, right? Captain Ryan's laughing on that. Look at this, the Manatee Queen. That's like a pontoon boat. Yeah, Regina, sorry, I muted. Just the wind is coming from the east, so when I have my camera turned this way into the wind, you're getting a lot of wind noise, and if the big gusts come, I will mute it. Just let me know how that sounds. The wind is kind of calmed down now. It's periodic gusts of wind. There's all these boats out here. Okay, Cherie, you have a great day. Thanks, Vicki, for letting Regina know that. It's okay, Regina. It's no problem. I'm going to see if I can set the gimbal down here and give you a little more stability. There we
The
go.
beach is all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn, I know you have a trip coming up to Disney, and I'm hoping that I get to cross paths this with you and your family one of those days.
We got really fun. They're different pontoons, but there's a matter with pontoons.
Well, you know, when it's deep enough for the boats, they just can't go up close to the island. Some people do, but they're stopping about 3 yards off.
Let's see if I can kind of show you here. You've got people hanging out. They're on paddle boards here. They've got some little tents up on the beach. It is a beautiful day, Greg. It's a little cloudy now. Some swimmers here.
Yeah, they do. Lifeguards there on the beach.
Well, yeah, because now it's a state park. So we've done this before. We've taken a boat out here. We came over here. Not this exact spot here, but we had a pontoon boat and we took it out for the day. Hi, Dave V. Crockett. Yeah, it is a change. I'll tell you what, guys, I have a lot of energy. I rarely get like to the point where I say I'm tired or exhausted, but I had 8 days of a cruise, and I mean, we went full steam on that cruise. We stayed up late at night. We got out early in the morning. We went snorkeling. We went to resorts, toured islands. We did so much on that cruise, and then we came home on a Sunday morning, and by the time we got home, because we had to take the train from Miami, it was a let's see, it was about look at some of these big homes over here. It was about, I guess around noon when we got home. And we just, Ron had to run to his mom's, run some things down to her. And then we just packed it up and we turned around and we drove to Disney. Oh my gosh, my feet just got soaked. My feet. Oh, you're going to point out who lives in some of those? Okay, just talk loud so we can hear you. Yeah, I don't care. Go ahead. Oh, a little bit. Okay, he's going to tell us who lives in some of these houses, but not these ones particular. My legs are soaked right now.
That's always.
Yeah, so here's the channel out to the ocean right here. This is where the cruise ship would take off and go out to see the Margaritaville. Hi, Mr. Bob, how are you? I know I have it on the Zoom here. I'm trying to go slow. We've got a little bit of waves here. Look at that beautiful house. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so we took off and we turned around and we went right to Disney. And I had 3 days in Disney, live streaming and having fun in the parks. Main Street Nick came up and met with us, and but I got home from that and I was like exhausted. And I don't know if maybe I was coming down with something or and I just fought it off, but I'm feeling great today. That was like the first time that I came home from the Disney parks and I felt like tired. Hi Dave, welcome in Dave Stragan. Good to see you.
This was Ellen Hayes' house, white one with a red roof.
Okay.
Ellen Hayes, big in Broadway.
Ellen Hayes, who was a Broadway artist. Yeah.
Yeah, won a bunch of Tony Awards. There's also the Hayes Theater named after her up there in New York. This was her house. She passed away, I believe, in '93.
Okay.
But I understand the house is still in the family.
All right, this is in the Hayes family. She had won multiple awards for her Broadway performance. There's a Hayes Theater that's named after her, and she passed away in '93, but the house is still in the
I
family.
believe she was a stewardess in the movie Airplane.
Oh, she was a flight attendant in the movie Airplane. Well, back then they called them stewardesses. Oh my gosh, so there we go. Look at this one here. This one's beautiful too. I gotta zoom out a little bit because we're close. There we go. Do we know whose yellow house that is? No, we don't know. Okay, he'll point out the ones he knows. Yeah. And over this way is the Margaritaville cruise ship. Right here you can see in the distance. That comes out right here and goes down and enters the ocean from this channel.
Bahamas are 42 miles to the west end and 56 to Atlantis or Nassau. So it's not that far.
It's not that far.
2.5 hour boat ride.
2.5 hour boat ride to the Bahamas.
Could be quicker.
Yeah. And you know what? That's probably, yeah.
They just drift.
Here's another one. Look at this one. And this is Palm Beach Island, guys, over here. Palm Beach Island. We did a jungle riverboat cruise, the Jungle Queen riverboat, and that was in Fort Lauderdale. They call that the Isles of Venice, which is like the Venice of America in Fort Lauderdale. Did you ever go down those channels? They're amazing.
This house here belongs to Robert Wright. He is the founder of Autism Speaks and also is a retired owner of NBC Sports.
Wow. Robert Wright, former owner of NBC Sports. That house belongs to him. And founder of Autism Speaks. Looks like Mr. Happy has a boat right there. Mr. Happy too. Sometimes they were telling us, like in the Venice of America in Fort Lauderdale, that these homes had multiple boat slots and then they rent out to other people. The docks.
They probably did.
Yeah.
Well, once you got past, it was like they had the billionaire section, and then they had the multi-millionaires, and then they said they're the ones that yeah.
This house you can't see too well. It's behind a lot of trees. It's pretty private. But they have a very nice dock here. They're probably out in their boat right now. Boy, this guy's coming fast at us. I'm going to hold on. We're going to end up rocking pretty good.
No idea.
Slow
Why they
down.
got to do that.
Why? Yeah. Why do
You
they?
know why now? They're all drunk.
Yeah.
There's no wake over here.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. They saw us and they could have slowed down. Some people have no, oh, look at this house. They have no consideration when they're on the water. They should though, because they should have finished boating courses and have been told, you know, that isn't the thing. This is Richard Guy's house. You've met Rich Guy, right? They say. Rich Guy. These are all Rich Guy's houses, that's for sure. Or ladies. There's another boat coming here. This White House is interesting.
Hey, Dave, I guess we're going to see you at the 19th, right? Jennifer.
Yeah, we're gonna see Dave hopefully in Pittsburgh on the 19th. Make a citizen's arrest for speeding, love, yeah. Doug says that was probably the 4 bachelorettes. Hey Greg, I mean, it sounds good to own one of those homes, but I mean, I don't know. I came from a big home in Pennsylvania to a little 2-bedroom, 1,400 square foot condo here in South Florida. And I love, of course, my house wasn't this big in Pennsylvania, but it was, you know, it was large enough. It held 6, you know, there was 5 kids and Ron and I and all the friends, and we had 6 bedrooms and 6 baths. It was a big house, and it was a lot to take care of. I mean, if you own a property like this, you have to be able to pay groundskeepers, maids. All of these are Sylvester Stallone's. Okay, here's Sylvester Stallone's home.
The white one.
The white ones. This one here, and the one beside it. There's 2. Yeah. And this guest house belongs to Sylvester Stallone.
Real rocky.
It looks kind of closed up, like nobody's there.
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah. We can dream, Greg, yeah. We can dream, but like I've thought it through, and you know, I don't even think if I hit the Mega Millions or Mega Billions or whatever the lottery is, I do not think I would buy a big home like this. Yes, Wendy, you have to have stuff, but then you have to manage that stuff. So then you still have a headache. Or maybe you have a staff manage the staff. That would be the key. Oh, Dave says salt air is not good for antique cars. Hey Dave, it's not good for any cars. This is why Ron and I go through cars, because we live on the ocean, and it just really plays havoc on the braking system and really ruins it.
Well, you got to use them constantly, because I had that Volkswagen that had only 2,000 miles, and it warped the disc, and the brakes were shot at 2,000 miles because of the salt. I mean, I thought Pittsburgh had salt, but this is pretty bad.
Hashtag staff manager. Yep, Dawn, that's what we need.
Well, poor Jennifer used to clean our house at 7 Springs, and like each floor was 2,500 square feet. And one time, I don't know where she was, and I decided to vacuum one of the floors, the second floor. The first floor was all like towel and hardwood, but the second floor was carpet. As soon as I did that, I heard a cleaning crew.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Say that again, Ron. Poor Jennifer. I always did my own cleaning. Now, this is unusual. I don't recognize that building. What is that? But where? Where, like... Oh. Okay. Yeah. There's some condos over here. On this side. And there's the Manatee Museum over there. Yeah. Okay. And what are those big blue, like, looks like big blue tents?
Oil.
Those big blue things over there? I don't know what
You
they
mean the round?
Yeah, they have white roofs and blue on the bottom.
Yeah. The whole thing.
Yeah. Fuel tanks for the power plant. Okay. Yeah, we're still going around Palm Beach here. It is getting a little windy. Let me know if the wind noise is too much. I can mute it. A good job in retirement to be an estate manager. I could do that. That would be fun. Harry's fishing here. Oh, we got a fish. Very good. Yay!
For bait.
Very good. to me right there. Yeah.
Oh, Sailfish.
This is called the Sailfish Yacht Club, not the Sailfish Marina, but it is a yacht club here on Palm Beach
This
Island.
looks like an older.
Yeah, that's an older vessel. Look at that. It's like Dave's antique cars. Maybe, Dave, you could switch over to antique boats if you moved to Florida. You could become an expert in antique boats. Hi, Ellie. Ellie, the Bachelorettes didn't make it. They didn't make it. They didn't answer their phone. The captain waited an extra 15 minutes for them. Then he just took us out. So I kind of called that. I said that when they booked this, it probably sounded, 10:30 sounded like a good idea. But then if they were out last night, as bachelorettes typically are, I think they were all just sleeping it off this morning, and they did not make it out here to the Tiki boat. So we ended up with our own little private Tiki boat tour with Captain Ryan. Oh, and there's that new style you're talking about. Look at that boat. There's two of them here. And Ron pointed this out to me, that it looks like it's like a new design that they're making. I said it looked like a bathtub. They would probably die if they heard me saying that. There's another one right here. What kind of boat is that? Do we know the make? Von Dutch is the name of this particular vessel type of boat. They're 58 feet. And how much do they cost, roughly?
Do you have any idea?
We don't know the price.
In the millions.
In the millions, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh my gosh, and it's not that big to be that much money.
Well, we see one boat up at Tiki that has
Some more homes behind these trees.
Cadillac.
Ellie calls it, they call it in Scotland a hen party, what we call a bachelorette party. They call it a hen party.
Well, remember we had my niece's bachelorette party and the girls up at the ski resort, and she was late for that. She missed the exit and drove like 60 miles past our
Oh my gosh, I remember that. Yeah, we weren't there for it, but we let our niece, for her bachelorette party, use our home, our mountain home at Seven Springs Mountain Resort, with all her girlfriends. And the house survived, all right?
Yeah, they
They
went
were
to
good.
sleep real early. They were too old.
Yeah. Oh wait, Erica wasn't that old.
She's, I think, 30, right? I mean, but they were all already all wore out. They had a few drinks in the campfire.
Yeah, they couldn't hang too long.
A hot tub. They get to bed at like 10 o'clock.
Now that house isn't too big right there. Look at that one right there with the awning.
I assure you, it's not small.
Yeah, but it costs a lot probably. It's amazing, all these boats down here. But here's a lot of empty docks. This looks like, is that new construction or just no? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Is it? New construction, all right. I can kind of spot that, even though there's really no signs of it. I can kind of tell there's a little thing in the window.
I don't know how my paddleboard all the way to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, my son paddleboarded to Mar-a-Lago, and he went up to the wall, the retaining wall between the water and Mar-a-Lago grounds with his paddleboard, and immediately there were two Secret Service people out there taking pictures of him and identifying him. He was fine. But they have security that just comes out of nowhere. I guess they have all the grounds, probably video cameras on all the grounds. It's a modest $5 million, Rob. That's probably, you're probably right for that little house over there.
I doubt if it's 5 minutes more than that. Probably 13.
Ron and I, when we first came down here, we looked at condos on Palm Beach Island, but what? They were a lot older because they were built way before Singer Island where we lived. And we just found that they were just like, they weren't building any new condominiums at all. So we just found that they were like a little bit too old. And plus Palm Beach Island is a little kind of secluded from, like, it's a little far drive to restaurants and grocery stores and Walmart and Target and the mall. And we just like the idea of being close to those things. What is?
Burke Pharmaceuticals.
And what?
Burke's
Burke's Pharmaceuticals there. There
Yeah,
must be
local
money in the
pharma or
pharmaceutical industry.
Burke
Now that must be a manufacturer.
Okay. Oh, Merck.
Oh, Merck.
Merck, not
Oh,
Burke.
that's
Yeah,
Merck.
That's
Oh,
a big
wow.
dog.
That's a big dog. This is Merck Pharmaceuticals. They do a lot of R&D.
Look at that blue book. That's a.
That's Merck Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, it's the same deal.
Look at
It's
that.
just a different brand.
Look at that. But your daughter had a Bollywood themed tent party, Ellie. It was amazing. Everybody brought authentic safari outfits and we surprised her with a Zumba Bollywood flash dance. Oh my gosh, that sounds so much fun, Ellie. Alright, you gotta hold on here. That boat is crazy, that blue. It's an unusual color. There's another blue boat right there. They must like blue over here. Do a little power check. Miles across and long Palm Beach Island is. I don't.
Island,
The island.
around 17 and a half miles long.
17?
It's not all Palm Beach, it'd be Alabama and so forth.
Yeah, the island. Yeah, so it's about 17 and a half miles long, the island. That seems long to me because when we drive down Palm Beach,
It's not Palm Beach.
it's not Palm Beach. Oh, it's
The island.
the island itself. Okay. So the actual built Palm Beach area is probably half that. Probably, yeah. Maybe like about 8 miles, square miles where they have all the homes here. That's a pretty home. I like the light colors they do it in. They use AI robots. Most of them have lifts, and the lifts just are electronic, and they go down, they lower them into the water that way. Pretty house there. Wow, everybody has these new shaped boats. Look at that one, Ron. That's another one. It's called the Knick-Knack.
Now, is that the design for the cut down? The design of that.
They're like cars, Ron. You know, they just come out and they tell you a big story about why the design's good.
Like I said, the fuel, and he said like you don't spend $4 million to worry about the fuel.
That's right. That's right. Doug. Doug, I was really looking forward to showing your house. I'm showing it, Doug. Doug doesn't want me to show his house, but I'm showing it. There it is. Look at those beautiful flowers Belinda planted. There's Doug's house right there, everybody. And this is Doug's boat right here, too. That house looks like it has a pool behind those hedges. I see pool furniture. Can't see the pools really. They have these hedges perfectly manicured too. Look at all these hedges. Imagine to keep these. You're gonna need an estate manager. I'll be your estate manager, Doug. Just minutes from here. They were a couple years ago. They were redoing the bridge over to Palm Beach, right on from the mainland, and that was a real pain, wasn't it? Where you couldn't get on the bridge.
Yeah, that was.
There was go around.
So it was one way.
Was one way, yeah. I mean, that was a lot of travel. It just goes on and on, doesn't it? It goes on and on, these houses.
So all the waterways and the lifts and all that, that's managed by the Coast Guard, right?
Yes, Sally, that's just his vacation home. He's not here right now. He would probably just be here in the winter months when it gets too cold up north. It's springtime now in Pennsylvania.
Had to be approved by them. Does Palm Beach have them permit too, or is it just,
I don't know.
Look at that color on that. Oh my gosh. That's like the brightest blue. Yeah, and the white is the whitest white too. That's really blue and white. I like the railing on this. Look, they have a railing on one side. I like that because then I don't feel like I'm going to fall in the water. And they have a gate going out there too, so nobody can get out on the dock. These all have railings on the one side of the docks.
what's the next sandbar down there? Is it down in Lakewood?
So, have you ever had anybody famous on your Tiki?
We've done Sylvester Stallone on a few times.
Oh, you've had Sylvester Stallone a couple times? That's cool.
We're actually in the Stallone family reality show.
You were in the Stallone family reality show.
Yes, ma'am.
That's fun.
We're actually in
And was that like televised? I forget. Was that a series or?
a series.
It's a series. Yeah. Nice.
It's paid. You gotta watch it.
Yeah. Okay, pay TV. Okay, that's cool.
That guy knows the rules. He's slow
Look
down.
how nice he is. Yeah, that was really nice. He slowed way down for us.
How long you been going to Tiki boat there?
Pretty close to 5 years.
Oh, our captain's been doing this for 5 years. Was he in Rocky? Yeah, Sylvester Stallone was in Rocky. Rob, you're teasing me. He was also in a lot of movies too.
That's a question that 20-year-olds would ask.
I know. Yeah.
All right, we're going to cross over here to the supermarket.
All right, we're gonna cross. We're gonna go across here.
Look at those giant ships.
Look at those. Some of those big yachts over there. My goodness. Look at this beautiful little sailboat. Isn't that nice? Now those have a motor on them too, right? But they can just.
Those don't have a motor.
They don't have a motor, so they're dependent on the wind.
Put it on the bed. It's a sailing club. Palm Beach Sailing Club.
Palm Beach Sailing Club, right there. I wouldn't like that. That would make me really nervous. Wonder if the wind just dead stops. Then you have to paddle.
There is a, what you call a rescue boat out here.
Oh, there is. So the rescue boat
We're
would.
out here teaching people, kids, adults, how to sail. But there is boats out here that's monitoring the activity on the water with the
All right, so that's good to know. So there are rescue boats out here constantly monitoring the water waves, and let me know about the wind. I think I'll mute you guys. We got some big wind gusts going on here just for a little while. Hold on. All right, I'm still here, and they're laughing because he says the wind's still coming from the east, and I said, but we're all turned around now. I forget which way's east. Well, the east is always towards the ocean.
Yeah, but the wind coming.
Yeah, the wind coming from, so it's coming from the ocean. Yeah, blowing.
They come from, so it's coming from west.
Oh, it's coming from the west.
from the west.
So it's blowing east. Okay.
East is the ocean. And Freeport. So Freeport's only 40. Oh, it's 10. 40.
The west end is 42. Nassau is 56.
Nassau is 56. So the west end of the Bahamas, that would be out like Ron where Divvy used to be. That would be Stewart's Cove out west. Diving.
This is 10. A lot of fishing.
Yeah.
Diddy dumb, diddy do. Diddy guy.
P. Diddy has a home out
in
there.
trouble.
He's probably in Stewart. What's that big area out there on like the rich and famous on Nassau? Lyford Cay is where all those houses are, yeah, in Nassau.
Diddy dumb, diddy do, diddy did it.
Diddy dumb, diddy do, diddy did it. He did it.
That should be his new name. Diddy did it. That's a good one.
Diddy did it. Apparently they have cameras.
All right, so we can see Singer Island, well, over there.
That's not Singer.
No, it's not.
That's the mainland.
That's the mainland. Okay. I'm confused as to where we are. There's another sailing vessel.
So that's like South 60.
Yeah, it is the Tiki room. It's me, David T. Here's the Tiki boat. I haven't shown you a lot of the Tiki boat, but here it is. We're on it. It's cute. They've got little coconuts painted here. They've got waves on the boat, little signs. And that's the wind, right, guy? If the wind's too bad, I can mute it for a little while. Hi, Felix. How are you?
Look at that giant
Ron, can you see if I have another one of these in my? I think it's a problem because I don't have my camera case on. I took my case off my phone because of the heat. I just didn't want extra heat. And now it's not far away enough from my gimbal arm to put this windshield on. If it's probably in that little mesh bag that's in there. Look at that one. I'm gonna put you on mute. Do you see it? I don't know if it will stay on. Excellent. Okay. I'm gonna see if this helps a little bit.
You got to get some thicker trolls. Oh, look, that's like that turquoise.
I don't think they have any Dole Whip. We actually didn't see. It isn't that bad, right, guy? Okay. Well, I can mute. Oh, what? So you can see the water coming up here. The water just washes right up on the Tiki boat right here. So, like, if you would be hanging off there with your feet in the water, I don't know, that would be a good idea. Hi, Molly. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. Oh, your daughter's dance recital. Molly, does she do tap or ballet or do? What kind of dancing, Molly? So yeah, I'm gonna lose it right here, Ron, because it's too close. So just put that away. Welcome in, Felix. That helped. Oh, well, Rye Guy said it helped, but I think the wind just died down a little bit, Ryan.
Put back on.
I think, yeah. If I put my camera case back on, it would be better. There we go. I put it back on a little. Look at this. This looks like an older vessel. It's from Nassau. It's called the Sea Owl.
Robert Mercer owns this boat.
Robert Mercer.
203 feet, around 85 million.
203 feet. And you said 85 million?
Estimated about 85.
This is like an $85 million vessel right here. There it goes, Ron. See, I lost it. Yeah. Right, Guy, I see you and Lola up there. Wow, it's good to see you, Ryan. Can we come aboard? Let's see what Molly says. Tap and ballet in the past. Oh, that's nice. She's trying out pom-poms this time around. Oh, dancing is good. Any kind of dancing and performing in a dance recital. It's really good. It's good for her. Good for her, Molly. So here's some of the big boys over here. Look at these. This is what Tony needs to get for Wendy B.
Oh, did Ellie show up?
Yeah, Ellie's back.
Oh, wow.
Ellie's here. You'd like to
Also
say?
living in Scotland. But it's not like this.
Hi, Movie Mania Nick. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. The Rock Guy wants to know for $85 million, do they finance? They probably do. You can probably get it financed, Rock Guy. No big deal. Here's the Mary A. There's some people coming up on there.
Down payments on the 8.5 million.
Yeah, 10% down, 8.5 million. Oh my goodness. Look at those people. No, they just look like regular people in shorts, t-shirts.
Well, what else do people wear?
Yeah, I know. It's just they're coming off of like an $80 million yacht. I don't know. It looks like the one on TV, the big blue one. I'm sure. This one is called Allura. Welcome in, Amy, AJC Magic. Amy, I know you've been in here. Regina's been here, Felix. She's been ninja. She's been bidding her trips for next month. She's trying to get some European trips. I'm trying to get her to come out to Las Vegas in June.
256 feet. Estimated worth about
120 million.
256 feet.
256 feet. It's called Amarillo, the blue with the blue bottom right there. Wow, look at the satellites on those. I bet I could live stream from there. Out in the ocean with Starlink, with the satellite. But we found out something interesting about Starlink, that we had really good satellite internet on the cruise ship. Like I was able to live stream while I was out at sea, inside the ship, and the internet they have, because we asked, is this Starlink network? And they said, no, it's something else. But when they resell it, they're not allowed to call it Starlink. So they rename it something else. But they're really using Elon Musk's satellite system, the Starlink system.
He's taking over all the cruise ships, the RVs, the transportation, tropical.
Oh, Regina's bidding a June 16th trip to Vegas. It's a Sunday. That's great, Regina. That is great.
We have a pool party one of them days, Regina.
I'm not sure what day the pool party is, but it doesn't matter.
Monday.
Whatever day you come, Regina, we'll have fun. We'll take you out to eat. We'll go to some nice restaurants out there. I'm sure we'll do some shopping. Ron wants to ride the gondola over at the Venetian. Right, Ron? The gondola ride? Oh, Ellie said other parts of Scotland and the west coast, it's up to 76 degrees.
Wow.
I don't think that's right where Ellie's at.
No.
It's 58. Oh, wait. No, Regina's 58 in PA. Wow.
Roger Penske oil.
Oh, this is
NASCAR.
Penske, the big NASCAR driver.
This is the boat of Roger Penske.
It's called Podium.
It's called Podium, and he's a NASCAR driver or owner?
Both.
Both.
Well, he used to be.
Okay. Wow.
Well, they said that the harbor of Atlantis.
Hi,
the
Jay
harbor
Nashville.
said like 80%
We're
of the
cruising,
boats
Jay
are
Nashville.
NASCAR
We're on a little
drivers.
tiki boat. Look, we're on a tiki boat, and we're just cruising around the intracoastal, around the island of Palm Beach, and we're looking at the homes and looking at the look at this one called Lost Boys. Wow. Well, if they get lost out at sea, they've got a good place to be lost. Yeah. Oh, Regina says for all the time she's been to Vegas, she's never done the gondola ride at the Venetian. Maybe we'll put that on the list, Regina. It would be fun. You thought I was in a paddle boat. No, it's a little tiki boat. Maybe if I stand up here, I can give you a better boat. But we saw like all the houses on Palm Beach Island. Oh, this is the back of the Penske boat, Roger Penske, the NASCAR driver. Look at that. Wow. Look at all the levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, all teak wood. Yeah, beautiful. What a crew you need for that boat. How many people do you think? Probably like at least 5.
Way more.
Way more than that, he said. Wow. Hi, David Baco. Good to see you. Welcome in. Wow, he said way more than 5, maybe 10? I don't know. Look at that.
Yeah, but when they're in for a long time, do they have land houses for them? Some of our friends, they go down that
Oh, wow. Okay, so Roger Penske. Hi, Chris Stadfields. Welcome in. He owns a NASCAR team and the Indianapolis Speedway. And he owns that, which might be the most expensive thing of all.
No, trust
No?
me, that's
Okay. I don't know.
that's not the most expensive.
Hi, Chris. Good to see you. Chris, I hope you're resting and feeling better. You didn't sound good last night, Chris. I just hope you're feeling better. Yeah, Jay. Chris has to, he has to rest. He has to take a little break, I think, and just relax.
They just built these.
These are new condos that they just built here.
This is called the Icon.
The building's called the Icon. Do you have any idea what those run?
No, ma'am.
No. We can look it up.
They have a club down here called the Cruisin Tikis.
They're probably starting at $1 million or more. Those are what the new condos on the water are starting at. You feel rough, but pushing through. Chris, I love Alka-Seltzer medicine. That's my go-to. It's the kind that you put in a cup. Ron's a NyQuil person, but I can't take that. It's too hard on my stomach. But I tell you, that Alka-Seltzer cold and flu, when you put that in the cup and let it fizz and drink a little glass of that, I just feel so much better. I haven't had to do it for quite a long time, knock on wood, but
That big blue boat's the Huntress.
how do you see the name? Oh, it's up there. Look at that. It's called the Huntress. Wow. I can barely get that in my screen. It's so long.
I will look it up. Huntress is owned by George Aragross. I believe he is the owner of the Seattle Mariners.
Oh my, we think this is the owner of the Seattle Mariners here. George,
It's $80 million.
$80 million yacht right there.
How long is it?
248.
248 inches. So I guess it pays to own professional sports teams, or maybe you own professional sport teams because you're already rich from some business that you had.
Look at this little dock in the middle there where you swim.
You're close to Seattle, David. Yeah, look at this little, they have a little dock out here. You can come out, and they've got some places where you can tie a boat up to, but
They have
it's
nice balconies
really
down
shallow
there.
here. My boat is in the intracoastal waterway near Palm Beach Island. So we're in the county of Palm Beach here, and we're just taking a look around, and we're seeing how all of these beautiful boats look here. That's a heck of a tax write-off. You got that one. I wonder if they can use these as a tax write-off
Oh,
if
yeah.
they entertain on it. Yeah, Ron's going, oh yeah.
It's just like the jets that our company owns.
Yeah, Ron worked for a company that had corporate jets, and of course, you know, the travel and everything is all a tax deduction, but I'm sure they use those a little bit, maybe personal, or do
They
they?
did it totally perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna give a little power check here. See how I'm doing. All right. I'm gonna have to charge Ron. I'm gonna put the gimbal down here for a minute while I charge.
Let's charge.
Yeah.
Let's see about that low thermo thing. There's our low thermo.
I don't think I'm gonna have to.
Here, let me hold this.
No. I got it. All right, I'm gonna plug in, guys. You're gonna feel a little bleep here. Let me just get you where I can see you. Hold on. All right, let me just make sure I'm charting. Yeah, I'm charging. Okay, we look good, looking good. Yeah, it's a great place to go fishing, but typically the fishing trips here are are out in the ocean. They don't really fish much here in the intercoastal.
We do a little bit.
They do a
around the
little
inlet.
around the inlet. Okay. Yeah, he said they do a little around the inlet. Here's another big vessel coming towards us over here. Yeah, oh, thanks, Regina. We do. We need 7 more likes to get to 100. If you haven't hit that like button, we would appreciate that. Would be great. Look at this ship. Good morning, Mark Wagenkamp. How are you? Thanks, David. Good to see you, Mark. We're out here on the Intracoastal.
Did anybody get most
We viewed the island of Palm Beach and all the mansions and all these mega yachts that we just saw behind us. Here's another one coming. I'm going to zoom in on this guy if I can. Look at that. We're rocking a little. We've got a little wake here. Sorry. Look at that.
Do you ever have trouble with the manatees?
Say what?
Oh
You
my
ever have
goodness,
trouble with
Mark. I'm
manatees?
sorry.
No. Don't bother us. They're in the water.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, because they're shallow, they come up to the surface and breathe.
Yeah, we don't go fast enough. The manatees are quicker than us.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
They
okay.
pop up and see us coming and they duck down.
There's Captain
Yeah,
Ryan.
okay, good.
He says the manatees don't pose a problem for the tiki boats because they're slow enough and the manatees are faster than they are.
Because they probably weigh the same as this boat.
Yeah.
They're big.
Okay, we've got a little wind here right now, guys. Hang in there.
Manatees,
Little wake.
probably vegetarian.
Up, here comes
no,
another
it's
fast boat.
Yeah.
When they come by
Those
fast
aren't
like this,
probably
boy, they
vegetarian.
really can make some wake there.
That's fatty. I don't know.
Maybe you can get a nap in, Mark, today. Put him down for a nap, that grandson. Where did you see the Manatee Museum, Ron? Oh, way up there, way up there, yeah. About how fast are we going? Like 2
3.5
knots?
miles.
3.5 mile an hour?
Walking at speed.
Yeah. So we're only going like about 3.5 mile an hour. Regina, I'm seeing 98 likes. We're good. We'll get there.
because she knew you were coming early.
This guy's flying here too. This side across the way was the more interesting side. We just we came around and yeah, this pocket's not very deep, is it?
Yeah,
Ron?
but you try to push it in, it was tangled on your
Okay.
shirt.
All right, I got it in there. Yeah, exactly, Regina. It's Ron's fault. I was in Disney Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday. And Regina came in on Thursday. And Ron said we had to go home Wednesday evening. And
Shallow, that one.
but I was lucky that I got to see Kenneth H. Kenneth and his beautiful daughter Elise. They spent the day with me in Hollywood Studios with Ron and I and Nick streaming, and we had a fun time during that time. Elise was really glad to see the show where Kylo Ren was looking for the Resistance, and it was fun. We were in Star Wars. We saw Indiana Jones. We saw Beauty and the Beast. Did some little strolling around Hollywood Studios. Did some shopping there. And Kenneth had two of his boys were a little bit under the weather, and well, they were running fevers and everything, so they were more than a little under the weather. But his lovely wife Stephanie was back taking care of them at the hotel, and so I missed them both, Kate and Declan and Stephanie. So I hope to see them in September, and I know everybody in the community will be glad to see Kenneth back on Monday, doing all his promos again. You're always under the weather, Robla. Oh, it's true. We've got beautiful skies here. Look at the sky, guys. Beautiful blue puffy clouds. We're just relaxing here on this boat. Yeah, you can see the bottom. Put the camera down here and see the bottom of the water.
You have other boats too?
You're welcome, Greg. It's always great having you here.
Did you ever go across the
I really only streamed this morning. Ron and I were planning on doing this, but I streamed this morning only because Jeff from Dizzler Dream had other plans today and wasn't streaming. I never stream over Jeff. Maybe except if it's the Halloween party. So sometimes first days of parties, all the streamers, they all get out there on the first day. So I will be out there the first day of the Halloween party, but typically I would never do that. But Jeff, so I always check with him. And what do I get from Jeff from Dizzler Dream? I get big capital letters. I don't care. He doesn't care. He's so good. Hi, Brian. How are you? No, Brian. We're not near Boca. We're up in the Palm Beach area near Singer Island, and the island of Palm Beach. We just toured on this side, the island of Palm Beach and all the big homes, as well as the mega yachts. And we're coming up now. Over here in the distance, you can see the Florida Power and Light plant, and the yellow building up here is the Manatee Park. And I've done streams before at the Manatee Park during the winter when the water gets too cold out here for the manatees. And there's a little area up here by the Manatee Park where the water that cools the turbines in the Florida Power and Light plant comes in to the intracoastal, but there's a particular little area up here where the manatees will gather in the warmer water. Jeff really left us down this morning. Oh my goodness. Jeff is so consistent. He never takes a break. It is a well-deserved break. Rob Law, you better apologize for that. I know everybody misses Jeff when he doesn't stream. I miss Jeff when he doesn't stream. But it definitely is well deserved.
The water's coming over the pool.
Oh wow, there's a house right there with a pool. With an infinity pool. You probably can't see it, but there's a waterfalls coming over the edge of the pool there. It's pretty cool. This is a bit noisy over here. It's getting windy and a little noisy from the power plant, although I've never heard noise coming out of that power plant. Oh, you think it's construction? I don't know. Ron, there's still the Margaritaville cruise ship in the distance. It hasn't left port yet.
Don't leave for like 5 or 6.
So in the distance there by those big cranes, you'll see the cruise ship behind there. That's called the Margaritaville at Sea. And that leaves here out of the port of Palm Beach almost every other day, Ron, isn't it? Like every couple days? Every other day.
The only ship you can get off is stay at the island and get back on it whenever they want. Every other day.
It goes to Freeport. And if you choose to, you can take the ship over to Freeport. In one day, you go over there, you stay over, you arrive in the morning in Freeport, leave here in the evening. It doesn't take long to get to Freeport, but the ship just takes its good old time. It kind of sits at sea for a while.
Well, the captain says it drifts out there because it's only really like 2 hours, but they take all night. So they stay out to sea to keep the casino open and drift around. And then when you wake up in the morning, you're in Freeport.
Right, and you can get off the ship and actually stay at the hotel if you want there for a few days and then get back on it and come back. We've never done that. We just take the ship and stay on the boat and spend the day at the beach and then turn around that night and come back. No, that's definitely the power plant making that noise. Okay, so here's the area right here, guys. This is an interesting view from sea and up where the manatees like to come in here. Opening. This is all this yellow building. You go in there, it's like a manatee museum. They have big aquariums in there as well with different fish, and it's an educational facility. And here is where the manatees come in. You see that water there spilling down?
They come in.
That water is very warm and it's very clean, and that's the water that is used to cool down the turbines there at the plant. But you will see in here lots and lots of manatees when it is cold in the winter. Oh, thank you, Ellie. I get that, Rob Law. I do. We all miss Jeff streaming today.
Oh, we're going to go right by the
This is a working dock here. You can see Florida Power and Light. Those are their fuel tanks, I guess, there. And
our neighbors are talking about it.
Florida Power and Light is a really great company. The energy is relatively inexpensive.
It's one of the lowest costs.
One of the lowest costs energy in the nation here. That we have. We're very lucky to have Florida Power and Light here. They do a good job. This is where the container ships will come in here. And this dock is busy like all night long, Ron. I think it's 7 by 24 because we've read by here and there's been lights on at night and things are moving. And although it looks really quiet here on a Sunday, doesn't it? Like I don't see the cranes unloading ships. Or Saturday. I mean, it looks quiet on a Saturday. I don't see them doing anything here right now. Hi, Ashar. You're from India. Look at the beautiful. Oh, that's good. You love looking at the water and all that's around. Yes, we are in the intracoastal waterways in Palm Beach County. with the island of Palm Beach over here in the distance. And this is a working harbor that we have right here. That looks like trash, Ron. Is that trash?
No, that's metal.
That's
gonna be
metal.
recycled.
Oh, that's recycled metal. They're going to recycle that metal right there. Wow. That would be terrible, though, wouldn't it? If there was like a bad storm and that all blew into the
That one,
ocean.
that's too heavy.
It's too heavy? Okay. And right behind these cranes is a cruise ship. You can see we were talking about it. The Margaritaville at sea. Like, you can go out on this cruise ship, like, it's like $99, isn't it, Ron? Like, just an overnight trip.
Yeah.
It's really...
And that tropical shipping just went to Starlink, so now they can track their ships full time, no matter where they're at in the ocean, versus before they had to wait till they got to the certain point.
Welcome in, Tiki Man fan. How are you, Tim? Good to see you. Hello, it's Shmee. Hi, Shmee. How are you? Shmee, you're not seeing the prettiest stuff right now. We came by all the beautiful mansions on Palm Beach Island and the mega yachts, but now we're kind of looking at a working dock here, a harbor where container ships come in here to Palm Beach, and we do have the Margaritaville at Sea cruise ship right behind us that will be going out to port, out to sea today.
We still have time to jump on?
Ron's saying we still have time to jump on that ship. Oh my gosh, Ron. I don't think so, because you have to be all custom cleared.
No, we're already, we did 100 times.
Is that your new band name, Rob? The Cranes? Rob says the cranes are beautiful to him.
There's another giant ship.
Those cranes make me so nervous, like when they're building condos and they're hanging out over the road. I'm always afraid, like, I don't know, something's going to drop down from the top of the crane. There's the cruise ship right there.
I'll give you a factoid about crane workers. So in the Iron Workers Union, like American Indians apparently have no fear of heights. And they're most of our iron workers that do a lot of that high level welding and walking out. Remember in Charlotte, we used to watch them walk out and they'd have their lunch on a beam like 30 stories up. And just amazing. But some about their genetics or whatever they have, they don't get vertigo or anything like that.
Rob says,
Factoid.
yeah. Rob Law says, I asked him if his new band name were the Cranes. He says, no, they broke up. They wanted to buy bulldozers. There's the cruise ship. I don't remember us going by this the last time we took the Tiki boat. Yeah. Look, our driver, he's not at the wheel. Wonder if we're okay. Yeah, but are we okay? He's not watching the wheel. We're gonna go right into that cruise ship. Huh?
That's what we can jump on the truck there. Look at that giant ship. Wow. That's almost as big as the cruise ship. That project.
Yeah.
There's the cruise port. We walk across the
Oh wow, I'm not charging, Ron. I'm not charging for some reason. No, it's okay. Yeah, let me see why I'm not charging.
Which ship's that? You know that one?
That one is Yuri Minor.
Ron, can you give me the other? I'm sorry. Can you give me the other battery supply? Hurry up out of my purse. I'm at 10%, and we're probably going to be ending right now anyway. But okay, guys, we're going to be heading back. I'm really low on battery here, and only less than 10%. You have a charger there? Okay, let me see.
That's an Apple.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try a different charger. We'll see if that works out. It looked like I was charging. For some reason, I'm not. Maybe it's because I am in low power mode. Let's see. Okay, see, it's showing my battery charging.